We're
I
on.
ain't got no music for us tonight.
Oh shit, I was so busy on.
I ain't never been a fuck nigga.
Like,
That's
don't
my
start
shit. No,
now.
I'm starting now. I ain't never been a
Yo,
fuck
no.
nigga.
That's the shit. I ain't never been a fuck nigga. But I don't plan
Hey,
on
no
starting
plan on
now.
starting now.
Don't know nothing
Hey,
about that. I don't play my Mexican
Tracy in
homies.
here. You can get Tracy a wrench. What up, Trace? What up, y'all? Let me go all the way to the 10 out. Tamika, I love you. And the trolls have already begun. Joshua Nichols, what's going on? Cordarian is here somewhere. Somebody just said his name, so we do got a wrench in the game. Sis Star, hey Sis Star, how you doing, precious? I hate the fries is in the building. Always blessed is in the building. I don't which bitch bird, my favorite troll, in the building. Good evening. Tamika, I said hello to already. Shorty Slim. Bean Lean, girl, right on time. We just started. How you doing, Bean? I love you, baby. I love you, Bean Lean. No, it's not stealing anymore because they went from steal in to all in. So we switched our shit from stealing to stalling. Cause they ain't giving y'all them refunds back. You niggas not gonna see that motherfucking money. They stalling on amps,
Never.
they stalling on ledger releases, and then they stalling on refunds. Carrying on. Hey Vicky. See, y'all ain't finna. Oh, she said Young Thug is Lamont. It just might be. Cause I think the other page was blocked. But good evening, Vicky. Good evening, Tiana. Enjoy your wrench. Use it wisely. Be diligent and be effective. Lisa Miller, hello. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing people. Crazy Eye is in the building. Ray is in the building. Looking for a wrench. I like Ray. She could get a wrench. Because we only got, what, one right now? Sherelle is in the building. Jamal is in the building. Vivian is here. Hello, Vivian. Oh, somebody learn how to type 30 words a minute. All right, Young Thug. Keystroke game out here getting deleted. Nigga, what you talking about? Mildred is in the building. They blocking their asses left and right. That's what I'm talking about. Tiny Paws is here. Who else is in? Albert made it. And rocking out with the meme of the day. Albert got the meme of the day. He caught your wifey slipping. Did you see her?
Oh yeah, on the boat.
Oh, she had that fishnet shirt
Yeah.
on, baby. She had the melons out for you.
That's my boo. That's my boo. I'm probably gonna drop some receipts.
She was getting sexy. All that air was gonna come over that melanin.
I have to drop some receipts on my boo one day. I don't hate to do it, but I have to drop some receipts on my boo. My boo boo.
Unless she come and holler at you.
Unless she come and holler at me, then we can make our own receipts.
You need a personal phone call with no mediation and no recording.
None of that. No God talk. None of that gospel shit. None of that. This is some freaky ass.
Really don't know. You can end the French fry beef on the low, and I have to be by myself. I have to be on my page by myself.
Make me stepdaddy, nigga. I would end the beef, nigga. That's the only way. I'm stepdaddy. Stepdaddy.
T-Lady is in the building. Shantae is in the building. Y'all not gonna be y'all not gonna Naked James me tonight. Shantae, Crazy Eye. Who else is in here? I already said hey to Tracy because I seen her when I first stepped in. Shannon is in the building. Miss Lady is in the building. Tanya Castle is in the building. Queen Go Hard made it. You still didn't send me that email. Tell Six Dynasty stop playing with me because it's about to go down. Oh no, I know some people with some pretty big platforms. People, them niggas love name dropping, talking about who they know and where they live. No, I'm gonna play this the right way. I know some people with some pretty big platforms. And y'all forgot just how much motherfucking information I have in my phone, right? Karen is here. Hi, Karen. Phil McCracken is in the building. Harmony is here. Purple Pearl is here. Country thug. It's a young thug up in here trying to compete with you, country thug. You gonna have to stay on top of his heels. Sharice is in the building. Hey, live. Hey, live. Sabrina is here. Lily is here. K-Town is here. Shawana Jackson made it. Lewis's Bumpy PP has walked into the building. Hello, Pickle Pick. Andrea is here. Pretty Dirty TV. Hello. Hi. Yakima is here. Tawanda Ingram is here. Reason Over in the building. Detroit is in the house. Kendra from Boston is in the house. Ann is here. Lisa is here. Angela Speaker. Truth Hurts. There y'all go. I knew this was taking too long. I knew something was up. April, what's going on? Andrew Rides. I know who you are too, baby. How you doing? I love you. Beauty and Brains Davis. What's going on? You finally caught us. We are live, baby. We live, baby. Lily is here. I think I got y'all for Glitter Pocket. I was looking for you, girl. Don't be showing up late. You hit that grace period. That's a 11:04. So you hit the 5-minute grace period. Royce. Kirsten. Remy Scott. I was looking for you too. Y'all not gonna naked James me. I promise. Not tonight. Stalin and they didn't hashtag Stalin. I must have caught up.
Stalin.
Lucretia's in the building. Yeah, I caught up. I see Albert that gave me the fist back. Aniva is here. Layla Butler. Alea, hey babes.
God damn, we got 44.
Game is strong.
Look, we got 44 dislikes. God damn, the haters coming in here hating us a couple of other times.
Our hater game is rising.
Ooh, God damn.
You know you doing something right when the motherfucking dislikes go from 12 to 44. Ooh. Hey, we
I want to thank all the haters. I want to thank all the haters. Hey, haters, y'all the reason why we're going to the Patron, whatever it is, because whatever the fuck it is, Patron, Patreon, I call it Patron. So whenever I say Patron, that's what I'm gonna be on. Patron.
It'll be like Patron because we're gonna be lit. Hey, Patricia.
Lit.
Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Tyon.
I ain't look.
Kendra.
I
got everybody. I'm good.
Tro, if you wait for me to drop some more receipts on ketchup with fries, that's not going to happen because, like I said, I'm going to start dropping the rest of my receipts on the other ones. So you're going to have to get on and get these receipts on the other shit, right? And this is what I'm going to do. Like I said, I already had shit in the works, but I'm going to have a TV show of the French fry. I'm going to reenact all the little French fry scenes, the gay knife fight. I'm going the fake suicide. I'm going to do all the shit. I'm going to do all the shit. The ogre in the goddamn washing house. I'm doing reenact all the French fry fucking important moments in history.
I heard the real deal on that Greg fight, so you're gonna have to make it real accurate.
Nigga,
Somebody gonna have to tell me why Lemonhead was covering that neck, cause I know why. I know what was under that neck.
Somebody gonna have to tell me why Jay was pointing. That's the third one of the fourth niggas he done put a case on in the last year. I forgot about that. We done sent 4 niggas to jail.
They ain't even show up to court. That fucking case is over. Them niggas didn't even show up to court for that. That shit is over. The shit with the bishop that they ass was trying to pull on him and they was trying to sue whatever the fuck they was doing where they was taking him to court. They didn't even show up. You know what? It was from the fight. That's what the court was from. Court was from the fight and Lamont didn't show up.
Because Lamont's a little bitch. I didn't mean to say little bitch, but you know what I'm saying? Usually we try to how you gonna get up back on here and try to disrespect your mother again? I think she poured her heart out to you and wants you to come back. Motherfuckers was feeling you and shit, and right on top of that.
We wasn't even talking about them. We was hoping that things got better. We was hoping that this actually opened the door for them. Even if it was, why would you do this to me? We would expect for him to pick up the phone and say, why did you do this? Because it opens a dialogue. You know what I'm saying? It gives. Because we weren't disrespectful to her. We didn't get disrespectful with the questions in the interview. She was able to articulate that she go hard for hers, that she riding and dying for her kids. and that she really wants to build a relationship. I'm like, okay, cool, boom, this will open the door. He probably just mad because it was done on our live, but I mean, at least he'll probably call and be like, what the fuck was you doing? That opens the door. That gives reason for conversation right there. What the fuck was you doing? Leads to the mom being able to say, you won't listen to me, so I had to find a way to reach out to you that I knew you was gonna be able to listen. I knew you would hear me on. It ain't happen like that. You take your ass right to social media and make it worse. I'm glad his sister was there to kind of bring some to bring some stability to the situation, because she was checking the fuck out of the motherfuckers that was coming on there to disrespect her moms. And then even though she didn't like what her brother was doing or her mama was doing, she made sure she kept that shit fair. She laid all that shit out thorough, and then she stayed to make sure wasn't nobody else coming at her mama with that bullshit.
Right. That's how she's supposed to do. That's how a daughter's supposed to do. A good daughter, you know.
One of the things that she had been saying, though, is that she had been trying her best on her own to try to mend the relationship, and that she was feeling strained. And it came through in that thread. It showed up in the thread. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all make my ass itch. Get it together. You know what I'm saying? Come together. You know what I'm saying? Mama, you not perfect, but you do owe us an apology. Lamont, you not perfect, but you act like she just left you out to die. Like she never reached out to you and tried to make amends and tried to make things better, when that's not really the case. That's not the case. You were just too hurt at the time that she tried to reach out, and you haven't tried to reach out since then. So don't make it where it's all that, you know, she hasn't tried to make up for. And there's a lot of things that could have happened different and should have happened different, and et cetera, but all we got is today. And Lord willing, we'll have tomorrow. You're an adult now, so you can make the choice to be the man that you preaching for other people to be.
That would be the biggest example of being a man. Forgiveness. You know how big that'll be? Woo! You know how many people you'll win? Woo! But we want to talk about that. I also want to talk about this.
I don't even care about him winning people. I want him to win her back. Living without a mother, I would imagine, because I was blessed enough to have multiple mothers, but I would imagine that it's difficult to have access to your mother and not be able to reach out to her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to negate the type of psychological damage that comes from being motherless or fatherless, parentless in any type of way, shape, form, or fashion. So I'm not taking that away from his pain. His pain is genuine, and that's where he's acting out from. In my opinion. Oh,
yeah, his pain is genuine. It's genuine as a motherfucker. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about his pain. But I also want to talk about somebody else's pain, right? I also want to talk about Tamika's pain, you know, and about I haven't really been really paying attention, but I've been hearing some of the backlash about, you know, about with how John like throwing her family out, pictures out there and things like that, and she actually done something right, which I mean, to me, you can't really blame nobody, you know, for acting out when they hurt in a certain way, you know, because I have said John can't really say nothing about talking about people who have lost people. Like he lost his sister, and he sit up there and talk about my dead mother like a dog. You feel me? And he said it a couple of times. I haven't even responded. So don't get mad, John, when somebody do unto others as you done unto motherfucking others, motherfuckers. Don't get mad when others do unto you as you done unto others. That's what the fuck I'm trying to say.
That's the crazy thing. This motherfucking crooked jaw ass motherfucker was on his in his group talking about they don't have no morals. They do this all the time. Pussy ass nigga, you've been talking about Black mother since the announcement that she's been passed away. Matter of fact, you the one that started the rumor that he killed her.
Yeah.
You weak ass nigga. And now you mad because somebody came at you the same way that you come at them. You the same weak ass nigga that was crying on your line. Oh, they got my pain shut down. That's weak. That's weak sauce. That's weak sauce. But your ass the same nigga that got me shut down for 24 hours. You are the one that did it. You shut down my page. It wasn't your minions. It wasn't your trolls. It was your weak ass.
And you got to fundraiser shut down.
And tell the people, she keep adding me and blocking me and adding me. No, the fuck I don't, nigga. Your ass got my page shut down, and you sent somebody else to ask me to add you back. And I didn't add you as a friend. I unblocked you on the messenger to see what the fuck you had to say if you was gonna apologize for lock.
See.
And you blocked again.
John, the one of the reason we're gonna get this Patreon account to keep motherfuckers like you out. You know what I'm saying? We don't want motherfuckers like you coming in, trolling the pages. I don't even want to know what the fuck you doing, to tell you the truth. I don't even want you on my fucking page, leave remarks or none of this shit. I know you got all these fake accounts and all this old shit. So, yeah. See, I like when we was able to sit up here and on the Black and Uncensored, and we had a good live chat. I was able to ask questions and things, and we was able to come up with answers and things like that. We was able to fucking socialize. Now every time we get on live, we got to answer trolls, and this motherfucker cussing this motherfucker out, and this person got a gang on this person. We can't even get a decent game show in no more because of the trolls. You know, and they fucking up the page. So we got to, especially my brand, you know, and it's bigger than comedy. It's bigger than the trolls. It's also, like Iniesha was explaining earlier, it's also about y'all protection. You know, motherfuckers that's coming on here that's bashing y'all whenever the fuck they want to, talk about your mothers and tell you to go suck dick and call you all kind of gay slurs and shit like that. And you can't defend yourself. You gotta lash back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get on the back. The group wasn't about that. And the trolls are making it like that. They're making it uncomfortable. They're making it not fun because we got to keep on responding to them. So what I'm going to do, like,
it's not fun for the people that give a damn about trolls. I don't give a fuck about trolls. So
I don't fuck about them either.
We don't give a fuck about trolls, and we not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? So.
But it's coming to the point. It's coming to the point. It's coming.
Well, I know. Well, actually, what Blaq is saying, we got to answer about trolls. We don't have to answer to the trolls, but we got to get up and deal with all of these questions for people that y'all think may be trolls and the trolls that might actually be infiltrating and how they infiltrating and what fake page they using. And then we got to go and investigate that. We got to go look into that and stop what we doing. And it's becoming a distraction. It ain't even a distraction just for us. Because I'm not distracted. I know who my enemy is. I know what the problem is that I'm trying to get solved. I know which way I'm trying to get it solved. And the trolls can't stop me. So I don't give a fuck. They can't stop this train. They can't stop what we got going on. So I'm not looking, ducking, hiding in the bushes trying to figure out if somebody watching me. I know they watching me. I know, matter of fact, what we at 60 dislikes? I know they watching. They see me popping. They see me popping. They see me popping.
Hey, and it's the cool thing about it, right?
55 dislikes, nigga. I know they watching. But and I troll from time to time, so I can't expect for somebody to not troll me. That doesn't make any sense. Why is it okay for one thing to be going on, but not the other thing? Like y'all can't possibly expect that y'all can go on other people's page, curse them out, talk shit, get reckless in front of their mama, their family, and whoever else is on their page, and then think that they're not going to attempt to come back at you. You have one of two options. You can quit and give up and say this is too much, or you can fight back. But by fighting back, y'all don't want to fight each other. Y'all, that's the wrong thing to do. Y'all know exactly who y'all can go get shut down. Y'all ain't even got to shut down the motherfucker that shut y'all down. You ain't got to know who shut you down. Oh, trolls playing, everybody page go down. Y'all don't do that shit. Y'all asses is like, oh, page down. It was you. 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 It's like, that shit ain't helping us. That's not helping y'all neither. That's not helping y'all at all. That's not how you fight back, bro.
It came, like I said, it came from like motherfuckers had one purpose. We're gonna shut this shit down. Now motherfuckers picking fights with motherfuckers ain't even got no business picking fights with. You know, y'all picking fights in the group. Then we done created a group. They picking fights in that motherfucker, trolling that motherfucker. They want to lock that motherfucker down. So I'm a comedian. I'm gonna write jokes. I'm gonna get the information. I could do all of those shit. I don't have time to be solving problems, right?
Damn, because if you just gonna come in, plug your interview and leave.
What happened?
That's what we on tonight, fully. That's where we at.
What?
He just said he's gonna leave, but I just seen him posting his interview was up in here. Where you going? Where you going? Quiet Obsessor said, "Don't piss me off while I'm trying to get this information out. Don't be pissing me off while I'm trying to get this information out, y'all. And I'm trying to say what I gotta say.
And me, I'm trying to
Black team strong.
I'm trying to be so socially correct right now, and I don't want to say shit because I know I'm a shit starter, you know, and I don't want to say certain shit. So I'm trying to be, you know, calm right now on talking about certain people right now. So, you know, so I'm trying to wait to to the new shit. Then we're gonna see a whole different another me, you know. But I kind of don't want to talk about it because, like I said, there's too many trolls up in this motherfucker. And I don't trust motherfuckers no more. I can't trust motherfuckers. I'm paranoid. You know, you gotta be paranoid. That's a goddamn shame. I can't even look. My nephews used to look forward to talking to people on Facebook. Now I can't even let them talk on Facebook no more because my page don't get shut down. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
You feel me? Every time I look, okay. Matter of fact, this is what we want to do, right? We want to. I put out the message about we going to Patreon, Patron, whatever the fuck that shit is tomorrow, right? I just wanted to read some of the messages we had yesterday. You want to go over them? Some of them. See how many people understand and how many smart remarks. I ain't read none of them. I just wanted to kind of read some of them as we go along, right? Okay. You ready? You on yesterday's? Okay. Oh, I got a burp. Read the first one. You see the one say, never show your hand when you're exposing a Mughal. Lowbrow and John Fake are just a few Jedediah's hands doing his dirty work. Move in silence on these motherfuckers because for him to be running for alderman, his videos from his past, it will crush any chances of him getting that. I'm reading like I'm fucked up. Yeah, like I'm stuttering this shit. I had to.
You was giving him a little Tony
Yeah, I
Lee.
was like, okay, I was giving him a retarded read. Okay, like, I know you have a decision just now. You have my support. Protect your brand by all means. Much love to you. Okay, that was from Too Blessed. Too Blessed. Mm-hmm. Too Blessed to be blessed. Read another one. We just want to see who understands the shit and who don't. I know some fucked up messages up there. Read some fucked up messages. Okay. Facebook can provide you videos. Oh, okay, that's something else. You might be broke.
No, that ain't no bad one because I see who wrote it. I know it ain't broke. I know it.
I know. I want to read that one. No, read that one. I did read that one earlier. Read that one.
Read this anyway. Read it anyway.
Yeah, read that one.
You might be broke, mate, but who gives a fuck? You make people laugh, mate, which makes you the richest man in the world. These clowns haven't got a clue about life, hard work. You know what that shit's about. Iniesha, you in the same boat. Fuck them all. Both y'all good. Good luck and see you on Patreon. I know that's right.
That's support right there.
That's support.
Read the next one. Read the next one. I like the next one too. The next one. That's support right there. Good looking out.
Blaq, you and Nisha are a very talented team. And $5 is a small fee to pay for great shows. But most of all, it's worth it to expose the freedom frauds for who they really are. Keep on keeping on.
Good looking out. That's support right there. See, we got black people. Some black people report. We're not looking for everybody. We just looking for a few months. I don't give a fuck if I got to run around and entertain 100 motherfuckers all month. I will do it. I don't give a fuck. You will get your money's worth. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck about the numbers. I never gave a fuck about the numbers. I gave a fuck about the views. I gave a fuck about the message. You know what I'm saying? I want to get the message out. Fuck the views. I don't give a fuck about these views. Never did. I can get the views.
That's why I just told somebody earlier, like, because they were giving and I gotta forward that message to you. She had some really good stuff in there, but she was just kind of giving some tips on different ways to make money through YouTube. And I just was like, I'm not in it for the money.
Yeah,
I'm not in it for the money.
The money.
I'm not in it for the money. And then she did make a good point. Like same thing like we doing with the t-shirts. We can always contribute and redistribute if necessary or whatever we want to do.
The thing what I am, right, is I'm a businessman, right? So in this new channel, right, I'm going to have to put my money in because I trust in myself, right? So
Right.
it's not like I'm going to use people money. No, I'm going to have to take money out the bank. I have to pay comedians. I have to pay all this shit like I'm paying for this club, right? So I have to get my money back. That's why when Adrian make these flyers, you want to see me at the streets, I have to make that money back. If not, that's a bad investment for me and I lose money. So I have to invest my money. That's why I ain't got time to be playing with motherfuckers and my money. So I'm going to go out there and get it. So if I happen to because it's all about production for me, you know what I'm saying? So the I'm a comedian, I'm an artist. So the more I get, the more opportunities I'm going to have to expand. You know what I'm saying? The more opportunity I'm going to have to be funny, the more people I can bring, the more instruments or cameras or videos or whatever I need, the people to hire, the more shit I can bring to my production. And fuck what everybody say. I'm not asking for, we're not going, you always saying, oh, y'all asking for donations. No, we're not asking for donations no more. Since you want to put like that, so you always want to say donations. Nah. You know, we want some gratuities now because now I'm finna work extra harder. And
that shit low key blows me because we didn't ask for that. The live is posted where the people dragged us through the process of even opening the shit up. I'm really irritated with people who get spoon-fed information and run with it. Don't ask no questions, don't look for no answers. They just like, for real, that's what happened. They bogus.
No, what actually was the best thing that for me far as like taking it more of a business approach, you know what I'm saying? It actually opened up doors to me and to where I'm at right now. So that person who done that, I would like to thank you for that because like I said, I didn't want it, but it made me start thinking differently about what kind of more production I can have, you know what I'm saying? Because if you a real hustler, you can treat this like any other game. You can flip it. You know what I'm saying? You can sell whatever comedy you got or whatever material you got, and you can flip it. You know what I'm saying? If you put your money in, if you trust yourself, like I trust myself, so I'm gonna put my money in. If I don't get nothing back, I gotta end it. If I get something back, guess what? I'm gonna do more and I'm gonna get bigger. That's what it is. Gonna be movies and shit like that. See, the only difference between me or Spike Lee or John Singleton or any other fucking director or producer, anything, is fucking money. That's the only fucking difference. You know what I'm saying? They got this. I don't have that. I can't go, hey, Mike Ice Cube, I need you to do this. Hey, Chris Tucker, could you imagine if I can do some skits and write some shit for Chris Tucker, Mike Epps, or some shit like that, and have him in my movie on some funny shit? Think about shit to be hilarious. But one day,
you made a great point the other day in the fact that they've been doing that shit for 20 years before they could get their checks.
It's patience.
Before they could get their big checks.
It's patience. You don't go through nothing without struggle. Anything you go through without struggle ain't worth it. You can't get nothing quick. Everything is patient. I have to be patient. Everything don't come overnight. Motherfucker like, oh, you broke. Oh, you broke. Well, Kevin Hart was broke doing comedy for 20 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind being broke because it's a process in this shit. And you got to take your time because you have to pay your fucking dues. You have to fucking struggle. I don't know nobody who came. I don't know no motherfucking rainbow that didn't come after a motherfucking storm. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through this shit. You got to go in the fire. You got to go through the ringer. You got to lose. You got to sweat. You got to cry. You got to have all that shit if you want to succeed. If not, you're gonna be comfortable in whatever the fuck you doing, and you ain't gonna take that risk. I take the risk. You know what I'm saying? When you got to be able to take that risk. You know, invest in your money, being an entrepreneur, trusting yourself, betting on yourself, doing all that shit. If you don't do that shit once in your life, you'll never understand what the true meaning of how it feels to be free. Yeah. I don't know how many people got jobs and how many people are entrepreneurs and do 9 to 5s, but the opportunity to be free from stress. But it's a lot of stress in being an entrepreneur because if you don't make that money back, you're gonna be assed out. But if you have the business mind to trust yourself and be like, okay, I believe in myself, you can accomplish a fucking lot. That's why when people say you broke or you ain't gonna make it or you ain't funny, that shit don't bother me because I know I am. Yeah,
exactly.
And I know I'm gonna make it.
Who you are is half the battle.
Yeah, if you believe in yourself, you know what I'm saying? It's like this, right? If God promised it to you, who in the fuck is somebody on earth to say you can't have it? That's why when I read the book Conversation with God, I don't pray for nothing, right? Because praying is acknowledging you ain't got it. I thank God in advance for giving it to me, you know what I'm saying, so I can go get it. God, thank me for being good looking out for making me funny. Nigga, I'm finna use this to get where I need to be. Thank you. I don't ask them for shit. I go out and take it. I don't never ask God for nothing. I thank you afterwards. Good looking out, God, on that shit you done for me. Good looking out on this platform, God. I didn't ask him for this. I took it and I thanked him afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit up there, oh, fuck all that praying. God, if you want it, go take it. Right? Yeah. So it's not like I said, this opportunity made me more business minded because now it's just my next evolution of comedy, right? And the thing with Pippa J, it was just a stepping stone. I can make a comedy thing out of anything. Like I just made that one about Kendrick Johnson just now. That case ain't had no justice. Them people ain't had no justice. I can make a different fucking crime video about a different motherfucking story every day and still do my shit with ketchup with fries. And still do a street show. I can do comedy all motherfucking day because that's my job. And I can create some different shit. So this is only going to help me do more comedy.
And it's a twofer because we get to save people from making bad decisions. We get to educate people on what a 501c3 consists of and how that business should be run. We get to educate people on the consequences, on what happens if those things are not handled properly and accordingly. We get to educate people on nonverbal cues. We get to educate people on paying attention and using both ears instead of just one ear. What manipulators say, what they do. Just it's so much stuff that we talk about, court cases and how those things go and the process of articles of corporation and filing them and what the difference is and what that means. Like it's so much stuff that we talk about. HIPAA laws. We wouldn't discuss those, you know what I'm saying? So it's not just about, and I said that to somebody else the other day, it ain't just about ragging on him. It's about bringing awareness to the fact that he knows exactly that what he's doing is wrong and he's going to continue to do it. He refuses to apologize for it and he's not attempting to make it right. That's the difference between a fraud and somebody who just has ignorance of the law. Because a fraud will say, oh shit, I didn't know that's what the fuck I was supposed to do. Hey y'all, I fucked up. This was wrong. I did it wrong. I'm gonna get y'all money back as soon as possible. When Sharon left from Lewis Bumpy PP and they had that issue with their fundraiser, she immediately started trying to send out refunds to people. Let me refund you for this. You also about accountability, teaching people about those who don't know about accountability and responsibility and what it is to manhood. You do a lot of talking about manhood and what manhood consists of. So it's a lot more than just bragging on them. And people can feel how they want to feel. People can say what they want to say. They're going to do that. That's fine. It's awesome. Make your own opinion. Have your own feelings. That's fine. But I can't be shaken by none of that because I know who I am. I know what I got into this for, and I know what I'm sticking to it for.
And you know what the cool thing about the next thing, right? Like I said, Jay, like I always kept something in the bank, right? You always supposed to keep some information in the bank, right? So my next move, I'm gonna keep on doing the comedy, but my next move is gonna be in silent. You're not gonna know what the next move is. You feel me? Because I haven't announced it yet, and I've been working on it for about a week now. So I'm not gonna tell you what my next move is. You feel me? So
my next move already is in the process of happening.
No, you ain't knowing my next move yet, because I ain't talking because I'm asking a couple of people, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure it's right, you know, then I need to see something. So I'm not going to tell you my next move, you feel me? But believe me, like I said, chess, not checkers, man. I've been throwing shit out there to see how you react, throwing little crumbs out there to see how you was reacting, all this other shit. Now I kind of got you where I want to, you know what I'm saying? Now now it's time for me to do some other shit. Like people telling me, hey, the move in silence. Hey, my real shit is in silence. Sometimes you just gotta act loud so you can hide the silence. You talk loud over here, so you hide the shit over there. Motherfuckers don't know about that. You keep shit in the cut, right? That's why I'm saying I'm not going to even release no more receipts on this show. I'm going to start gathering all receipts, all legal, you know what I'm saying, documents and shit like that. And then I'm going to start a new brand of comedy, you know what I'm saying, with some legal shit. So you're going to be my first, case of some legal comedy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna actually learn some shit, you know, on my free time. So my next move is going to be, we're going to move in silence, but I'm going to keep the comedy. I'm going to have the comedy game show, the French fry game show. We're going to have the French fry TV series. I'm making a French fry movie, and it's not going to be all about the French fries. Believe me on that. It's going to have all the characters. We're going to be about all the shit they do, but they ain't gonna really have nothing to do with who the fuck the characters is, but you're gonna know who the fuck the characters is. Like Natura is in jail, they still got their little thing going on. Lamont and Natura, they still hang around each other. It's all the same shit, but I have to add a whole extra spin on to make it funny. Sheena is funny as a motherfucker. She like the Queen Latifah on Set It Off. That's how I have to make her character. That's how I have to imagine Sheena with the guns and selling weed in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I have to make Sheena the hood one. You feel me? But it's gonna be real funny. Yeah, it's gonna be real funny. Like I said, I ain't gonna do no more legal information on Ketchup with Fry because there's too many trolls up in here, right? And I've been letting them know what I've been doing too much, but I've just been fucking. I've been letting them know all of it, but I've been letting them know what I want to let them know. But I'm not releasing no more receipts. But you can send me all the receipts you want, and when the show get off, we're gonna be kicking them motherfuckers off because every receipt you send me, all you ex-organizers and things like that, I'm gonna do my legal research. And on the next show, I'm gonna do legal jokes. Legal jokes, legal. And you can run and you can tell them legal jokes to the motherfucking French fries and let them know what they doing illegally. Because I know people who is people that are people. And I know who your people is. That know who my people is. That's what you call super trolls, nigga. You gonna read a couple more messages from the haters right quick?
Yeah, we can. I got some shit going on with this phone real quick.
Oh, you got some shit going on with the phone? You gotta get a Obama phone. I want to read. You gotta get one. I know what. Okay, we already read that one. We already read that one. Read a couple of more. With all due respect, you aren't being truthful with some of what you are saying. What is said is people who will believe you. Only speak the truth, man. You won't be blessed spreading lies. By the way,
what?
Huh?
What you lie about?
I don't know. Okay. Okay, you were spreading lies. By the way, one of your faithful followers was just fussing at her kids on a live video. Does that make her a ratchet mother? All of you need to stop. Who's fussing at their kids on a live video?
Law
You
B?
must be talking about live Law B. That's who you. I see a lot of people.
Seen me fuss with my kids.
I really we really got a lot of supporters up in here, you know, a lot of supporters. Woo! There ain't too many haters up in here. I don't have any money by no money. My, look how the tables have turned. You sit up talking about people like a dog, but when the shoe is on the other foot, you crying. I wish you well on the other side. Maybe you'll raise enough funds to take a speech class. I should, huh? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I don't think that
speech class has anything to do with a speech impediment.
Oh, no, I speak fucked up. I don't know how to talk, but I'm funny. I don't need to know how to talk to be funny, nigga. I'll pay the wise. I'll be okay. We got a lot of supporters, nigga. So if I gotta just entertain these people, nigga, that's all we gonna do. We gonna have the live chat cracking again without all you motherfucking trolls and haters. We're gonna be able to get the game show up cracking again. Cause like I said, we're gonna do the street show back on here again, like I was doing, and I'm gonna learn how to do and make the camera come on here again so we can be watching a live video as we talk. So we're gonna make the other channel way more better than this channel. You know, we're gonna be having live videos right on here. I know how to do that shit now. I just can't get the sound. Watch this. Speak right quick, Iniesha. Speak on it. Watch this.
Say something. What I'm supposed to be saying? What you want me to talk about?
Read some messages.
I can't read no message right now. I stepped out the messages so I can take care of this motherfucking business on my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, Well, we gonna have to set up the account in like 2 or 3 days. I wanna start getting on people. I got some bones to pick. I'm finna start some new. No, I ain't gonna start no more enemies. I got one main enemy. I can't focus on nobody else. I can't focus on the small fries when I got the big fry I'm going after. I can't fuck with the small fries.
That's what I keep saying. Like, I'm not distracted. I cannot be distracted.
But sometimes you can't help it. They make you so fucking mad because you can't punch their motherfucking ass. So you got to get on here and say some stupid shit, and you catch yourself like emotionally fucked up because you can't whoop their ass. So you keep on talking about them. Now you done took the focus on what you need to talk about because you're so mad at this dumb motherfucker, and it hurts.
Distraction. That's what they were sent for. That's exactly what they were sent for. Distractions.
You know how I look.
Distraction.
You know how I look. You know how mad I get because I can't whoop John Q ass. You know how mad I be? I be mad as a motherfucker. I be like, man, like I gotta calm down. Like, man, if he only fucking knew, and I got, or even Tony. Like, if I was just near Tony, he'd be like, oh, come to Chicago. You knew if I wish I would see Tony. I would beat these niggas ass. That's why I don't even want to talk, because what good is talking? That's another thing. That's why I ain't really like with all them pussy flicks and things like that, because what is a pussy flick gonna do for me? I can't smell the pussy. I can't touch the pussy. Unless it's a scratch and sniff, I don't need no pussy flick. And I ain't gonna say no dick flicks. Like, what did that do for people? I don't like all that old sex talk and none of that shit either. I like real pussy, and I like real smell. I like real fucking. I don't like all that internet shit. I'm a real nigga. I ain't with all that internet shit. I just want to do that disclaimer right quick, in case I didn't do one on pussy shots and shit like that. They good though, but I like real pussy. Was I supposed to say that? Look, I'm on my new channel too, right? I'm also gonna have an hour of sex talk on certain days, right? Like Tuesday and Thursday. I'm gonna teach women, like, if you want to learn how to squirt or something, or you want your man to teach you or something like that, I will teach you live on air. You just tell me your situation, your man's situation, and I will tell y'all the proper way to, to make y'all sexual life more exciting. I can do that. And I'm going to do that. Sex talk with Blaq for like 2 hours, on Tuesday and Thursday. If you didn't see my last Blaq, and you didn't see my last Blaq Rosebud page, you might want to turn in. The last squirt, I had 3 squirting videos on my last Blaq Rosebud page, and I wish you could have saw the views on them. They was viral. All the women, it was so good, they made me do 2 more videos. If any females on here that was on my Blaq Rosebud page, y'all know I made 3 of them. They were like 20 minutes long too. I took you through all of it. I'm gonna have to do it again. Bring on questions. And men too, I can help you I can help you make your woman squirt. I can teach you all the techniques, all the moves, all the what to look for and all that.
Oh God, not the moves.
The moves. You gotta look for the moves.
I gotta tell somebody I love her. Can I tell somebody I love her?
Tell her.
I love you, Samaya. I ain't even in the live chat. Let me go back to the live chat. 198. What's going on, y'all? We still only at 55 dislikes. The trolls done stopped. It's only 55 of y'all.
These motherfuckers say, no, they're gonna be on the next page, because the next page, look, the next page is gonna be off the hook. It's gonna be so much comedy. It's gonna be like, it's not gonna be no 2 hours worth of comedy. It's gonna be like 8, 9 hours worth of comedy, that motherfucker, every day. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out and shoot a lot of comedy before I even get this channel started, probably, so I can have like up-to-date stuff running already while I'm still filming stuff. I can have the old stuff running, but y'all think it's new stuff, but it really be old stuff, or I'll be filming the new stuff, and then when the new stuff is ready, I'll be filming some other new stuff, and y'all be watching the old stuff. You got that? And people be like,
I need to address Lynette really quickly. We absolutely offer assistance for the healing process, we definitely have a ton of resources that are available if they are accepted. So, you know, if you know anything about help, you know, one thing about help is you have to want it in order to receive it. Like, nobody can get the help for you. So she kind of put the bug out to let him know that she wanted to talk to him. And then we kind of have to let it go from there and see where anybody wants to take it. We absolutely don't have any issues with assisting with the healing process. We attempted to be as tactful as possible. Like I told you in the email the other day, we're not even the ones that reached out to her.
And I talked to mom.
And I talked to mom since then. Blaq reached out to your mom. Your mom requested that the interview be put on a platform so that it can be shared because she wanted it to be seen. We did not reach out to her. So the same way you calling us gossipers, you're in the live chat saying something that's not true. We never reached out to her and looked out to her. We didn't reach out to her. Somebody in the group did, but it wasn't by our request. And that person is in the live chat. If you want to ask her, we didn't send her to your mom. We didn't send her to reach out to your mom. We didn't do any of that. The plan was and still remain and continue to be that Tamika do the interview because that's what she was comfortable with, and that's exactly what happened. Hold on, because I need to see. I want to make sure that because it is important to discuss that type of stuff too. Healing is necessary. We were encouraging the healing process to begin. And I don't know if she saw that part or didn't saw that part. So you don't have to care, Lynette. We were just expressing our opinion about the situation. We still hope for the best. Whether you believe it or not, like you don't have to believe it. That's your choice. You don't have to trust us. That's absolutely your your choice. You don't have to care. We were saying that we like the way that you handled the situation and we were speaking on both sides of the situation and not giving any bias. And we were just saying that everybody has valid points and that we hope that healing comes about. So, I mean, if you would like for us to help in any type of way, we will do whatever it is that you feel like we can assist with without, doing too much, But you have the email address, so if you would like to reach out to me, I have no problem with that. And as I told you before, I understand your frustrations, so I'm not upset about you being frustrated. I'm not upset about you have every right to be frustrated, and I told you that when we did the email. You have every right to be upset. Your family is in the middle of all of what's going on. So I understand that, but we never reached out to your mom.
And I'm not. And one thing your mother did, I'm going to tell you, is she touched a lot of people, and a lot of people actually need to hear that. Even me, I actually cried on that interview. Your mother can tell you. If you watch that, I actually had to get up because I cried because it was so emotional. So it was a good interview.
Hold on, time out, because she got it twisted. I am not Tamika. Tamika is her own woman. Neither me nor Blaq called Tamika and said, "Hey, will you reach out to Ever and see if she'll talk?" Neither one of us contacted her. She is her own person. When we say on these lives 1,000,001 times, the stuff that goes on in the group, Blaq don't have no control over, and neither do I. Neither do I. We did not reach out. Me and Blaq did not reach out to her.
Lynette,
reached out to her on her own accord for her own reasoning, and your mother accepted Lynette, on her own accord.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. Right? I understand your family problems, but the reason why it was so touching because it's a lot of us have them similar problems. You're not the only one that have them problems. It's a lot of people have them problems. So it was brave for her for somebody to actually talk about them problems. But you're not the only people. People have them type of problems, drug issues and family issues and abuse issues and like that. They're endemic every Black family all around the world, sweetheart. Sorry that it had to be yours that was exposed, or I do my family all the time, talk about my mother, my brother, my baby mother, all that. So I give my personal information because people can relate to that. Like people can relate to your mother. So that's the only thing because it's not like it's nothing new. We all know people drug addicts. It's nothing new.
The number of kids that I have ain't new like that.
It's nothing new.
Our lives aren't perfect, and we don't pretend to be perfect. Like life has its own troubles and issues. Life has its own stuff going on.
I got to crack in.
Of course, if somebody try to flex on you, you're going to flex back on them. But at the same time, we are transparent in what goes on. We never pretended to be perfect.
I got a crackhead brother downtown right now. I was just talking about. I just took his brother to the movie. I just took his son to the movies. You think I'm not afraid to talk about my problems? Everybody has them problems in their family. I just talked about my mother having 3 kids before she was 18. Everybody has them problems. Me and my mother didn't talk a year before she had a brain aneurysm, and I never had a chance to say I'm sorry. So your problems and my problem is not bigger than anybody else. It's the same problem that everybody else has. It is yours to put on the spotlight because he was put in the spotlight. Like my problem was put in the spotlight.
God. Hold on. 1 second. Go ahead and talk.
You know what I'm saying? So don't get mad at the situation. Everybody knew because Lamont already put the situation out there. You don't think your mother have a obligation or a right to return and say how she feels when she's getting bashed consistently? If it didn't start with us, it started with Lamont. That's who you need to check. It wasn't us. We already had an idea of the whole what your mother was, what your mother done, what Lamont been through. We already had that before we even talked to your mom. We already supposed to know a whole story about her. So you don't think she have the right to say, well, oh, I apologize for what I've done to him, and I need my son back. You don't think she has that right as a mother? That's not up to you to decide, because until you are in that situation, you can't speak for your mother. I know that's your mother, but your mother is actually hurt. She was on here crying, reaching out that she want her son back. What the fuck is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong. She's letting everybody know she loves her son. What is wrong with that? Nobody's sitting up here bashing your mother. Your mother's in a good place. Your mother this 10 years clean. She's becoming a woman now, so that you can respect. That should be appreciated. She can be influenced to somebody else. She can be an encouragement to somebody else. And you, oh shit, my battery low. Oh,
you better plug it up.
I better plug it up when we turn this motherfucker off. Boom. Oh, now we back on. But don't be selfish like that. You know what I'm saying? What you should be doing is you should be taking that lesson and trying to get the family to come together. But if you're gonna use this platform to sit up here and bash the people that actually trying to give a platform to help it come apart, you doing more dividing than you is uniting. We didn't do that. I just talked to your mother the other day. I'm gonna call her probably tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. I mean, she's a cool person. There's nothing wrong, which I don't see nothing wrong with your mother. She's just hurting like I'm a hurting father. I feel her. You probably don't, but I've made some mistakes that my son may not like. So I understand the position she is when she just wants to say, okay, I fucked up. I apologize. And you're bashing her for that time. No, she letting the world know I apologize. I'm a big person. I fucking apologize. What the fuck is wrong with that? Whoever want to hear it, I apologize. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, you want to talk? You want to say something else?
As far as that situation is concerned,
I'm saying everybody got problems.
It's a whole lot of pain there. So I'm not gonna sit around and tell nobody. Just like she was saying that it ain't no book on how to be the perfect mother. There's no fucking book on how to handle this situation. Everybody is doing the best that they can with what's being given to them in this situation with this issue. So when we find stuff, bring it to the light. If it's wrong, we apologize when it's wrong. And if it's right, it's right. You can call us what you want. You don't have to watch. Ain't nobody trying to disrespect you. Nobody's trying to disrespect your mother. We handled everything as delicately as possibly. I'm extending a hand if you want it. If you don't want it, then right now you just throwing out opinions. That's not helping either.
And what you don't understand is your mother is trying to protect her son. Your brother is out here fucking up. He can be out here and get seriously fucking hurt. He's fucking people. He's fucking people out of money.
She said she's checked Lamont from index to glossary. I believe you have. Nobody's saying that you have.
Nobody said that, but he's still doing what the fuck he's doing. He can get hurt out here. It's people out here that's after that boy, which you don't understand. You need to protect him and stop letting him be out in the social media and putting himself in the public eye because he's in Chicago, or he might go to the wrong fucking state and somebody may hurt that boy. He done fuck people out of their money. People are not playing. He done got. He think that little kid and that little gospel shit work. No, he can't go to certain parts of the country or people gonna be on his head. He done fuck people out of their money. They done came on my show. People are not playing with that dude. Your mom is trying to protect the boys. Get out of this shit. I see where you headed, where you going. I've been in them streets. The mom's been there. He's trying to save me.
Taking away your work. Nobody is taking away your work and what you put in for your family. One of the major things I said when we first started even talking about that is that you.
I don't need to know you.
Like, we know you've been trying to be the peacemaker. We know you've been there through everything. You know more than any of us. You know more than Lamont. You probably know more about Lamont than the mama do, and you know more about the mama than Lamont do. Nobody is taking away from your work. What we're trying to get you to explain is that having your mom on the show was not to be malicious. She wanted to tell her story. That's all we trying to get you to understand. Tamika reached out to her on her own accord, on her own behalf, and she accepted. And she decided she wasn't going to speak to anybody but Tamika, and she wanted it on a platform where other people would see.
That lady wanted her son back. She wanted her son.
She wanted love.
She wanted her fucking son back.
She wanted to make amends. And that's
that
it.
Lady,
and that's why we ended the show the way that we ended the show. We didn't call him out his name at that point. We didn't say nothing about him. We kind of we left it. You know what I'm saying?
Lamont needed his mother.
So much during the interview, like that interview was touching. How can you go into some ratchet conversation directly after that? Like, it was impossible to do something like that. The intention was never to disrespect her in any type of way.
See the thing what it is right. So many people give me a bad name and things like that. They think everything come on the show got to be disrespectful or made out of a joke. It's some joke like Javante interview, and in some situations you just can't fucking joke about. And I don't joke about everything. That was an interview I couldn't joke about. There was nothing to joke about that. I wasn't trying to make it funny. I just let that lady talk, and I shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and people are going to think what they want to think, but we know who we are. We know what we put it out there for what happened. We know what happened. And again, I can't speak for Tamika on what her purpose was behind reaching out or none of that. What I said was, me and blaq did not ask Tamika to reach out to her. We did not encourage that to happen. And when she decided to do it and she spoke to Ever made she accepted. And she said, yes, I want to talk to you on this day at this time.
And it was a good
thing. On a platform, and it just happened to be our platform because Tamika rock with our name.
And plus, on an interview like that, to keep it 100, I had a national radio show, 2 of them, right? On an interview like that, you want
to call her?
Huh?
I'm gonna screenshot it for you.
Oh my!
You want to bring her on today, or you want to call her and bring her on tomorrow?
Did you want to? She want to come on tomorrow?
I be hating the impromptu interviews because I don't be prepared.
Will she want to come on tomorrow?
No, she's saying call her now. But like, I don't have no questions or nothing for her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure that, I don't know if she's coming on to get clarity from us or if she's coming on just to kind of yell at us and cuss us out, because it's like, that's not gonna happen.
Probably both. I mean, I don't see the email.
It's right in the
I'm rolling the goddamn weed. You the one
gotta call her.
Well, she had to. You got an email. I mean, she got a ding on the Facebook. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can see it. It's in the thing. It's in the chat.
Yeah, her first. Well, I don't know.
Okay, 9282.
Yep, that's her.
Okay, I forgot to call her now. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak for Lynette, Tamika. So if you, I mean, Lynette, I can't speak for Tamika and her intentions. I can only tell you about our part in it, what me and Blaq did, our part in it. As a matter of fact, we didn't even reach out to your mom after Tamika reached out to your mom. I have not talked to your mom in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I didn't even do the interview with her. Tamika definitely reached out, but whether or not it's through malice, only she can speak to that. I can't say that it was or wasn't because I'm not her, and I don't feel like it's right to speak for her.
I mean, it was actually a good interview. I don't, you know.
I saw her trying to defend your mom, and I saw him delete the message, so she just kept repeating it. But her and Lamont, her and Lamont have her own. So this is the thing that a lot of people forget about parenting when you become older. So when you get to a certain age and stage, a lot of people, I'm not going to say everybody because everybody don't do it like that. And everybody, I know if my mom had an issue with something that I was doing and she couldn't get in contact, I'm saying not my mom. If somebody else was doing something to me, my baby daddy or something was doing something to me and she couldn't reach them, she would definitely reach out to the mom. I got a problem with your son because this is what's going on with my daughter and my kids. And this is what I plan on doing if it don't get corrected. So I'm pretty sure that the call not necessarily was in malicious intent. Like I want.
Did she got Google Hangouts?
Was to be honest with her, like, hey, your son stole my car. I'm trying to take this to the authorities, and I can't look him up in the system. What should I do? That's actually what happened. That's really. I actually got the screenshot right before the goddamn live happened.
She could have had Lamont arrested.
That's what she was trying, yeah. But the mom said for her to the mom said, you know, I don't have contact with him like that. You need to call the local authorities. And she said, I did. That's exactly what I'm reaching out to you for because they can't find him in the system. So that's really how all of it started, was because she called Eva to be honest with her and ask her an honest question about her son and to tell her what happened with her son and why she was going through things that way. And that may not have necessarily even been the right way to handle it. I'm not even saying it's the right way to handle it. Like I said, I cannot speak for Tamika. But I know there's hurt on all different sides to this. And everybody want to try to get to the bottom of it, and everybody want to get to a peaceful end.
Do she have Hangouts? I don't think she have Hangouts.
I don't know. She just sent the email. And she
sent I saw the picture of it. I sent the thing, but I guess it ain't ringing. She ain't picked out. I bet she ain't got Hangouts. Do she got Hangouts? Do you got Hangouts?
You have Hangouts, Lynette? They all hurt and always blessed. They all hurt. Everybody that's involved in this particular situation. There's no one hurting more than the other where one can say, well, you got to do this my way because I'm hurting more than you, so I'm right.
No.
Like, it's difficult.
I understand
this is a difficult situation. It's delicate, and people are only trying to do their best.
It's only delicate. It's only delicate. It's only delicate because people scared to talk about it. It's only delicate because people scared to talk about it. Sometimes people need to address these issues. That's why we got so many predators and child molesters and things like that in the neighborhood and shit like that, because people are afraid, especially in the Black community, to talk about these things. Sometimes it's good to talk about these things and let these things out instead of holding these things in. Everybody has these problems. I got a brother that's a crackhead. Come on, everybody has these problems. Everybody. It's not. This is not neutral. Everybody got child molesters in their family.
If not these problems, you have family problems. Everybody has some sort of problem. Everybody is dealing with all different types of stuff. But everybody is hurt. Lynette is hurt. Tamika is hurt. Lamont is hurt. Eva is hurt. Everybody in this situation is hurt. And I don't mind calling Lynette because I feel like everybody should have a chance to speak their piece. I don't want to silence nobody. Lamont goes on his lives and he say whatever the fuck he wants to say when he want to say it on a national platform or otherwise. His family.
I don't think she got Hangouts.
Not spoken on nothing. They haven't had the chance to, and when they do, it's usually out of pain.
She's not on here no more. I don't think. She's not on here.
And him.
Lynette's, huh?
The views expressed tonight on this live are not the views of YouTube nor its affiliates. Carry on.
I don't think she on here no more.
Oh, she might have.
Man, why everybody? Why? Look, everybody had a vendetta against Jed. It wasn't just no goddamn, huh?
She said she got hangouts.
I called her. And I called her. I'm trying to.
That's why I'm not.
Tell her to answer the phone then.
I know it's pain all up and through this. Our intentions were not malicious. I don't know if there's anything that we can say to make you believe that. You might just want to come on, hit a vent. I ain't even tripping about that. Do what you feel like you need to do that's gonna get you to that next level.
Concept. No, you talking like a robot just now.
She couldn't get him arrested. That's the problem, Lynette. She couldn't get him arrested because the birthday that she had on him was the wrong birthday. And then, if I'm not mistaken,
there's a picture. She light skinned. She got green, like a green background. For the push it right now, and hangout should be ringing right now.
Yeah, that glow in the background.
Yeah, the glow in the background. Green
she did attempt to get him arrested. She went to the she had actually gone to the police station 3 different times. I wish she was on here so she can kind of speak. I don't know where she is or what's going on. I thought she was in the live chat. I thought I spoke to her when I did the roll call. But that's something that you would have to discuss with her on why she chose to reach out to your mom, because me and Blaq did not ask her to do that. We did not say, hey, or call Everett. And we wasn't really upset about it. We were surprised that she even answered.
Me too.
She wanted to do an interview. We were surprised.
Yeah, I am shocked.
So don't listen to John Frank talking about we've been trying every week. We try every week to talk to your mom. That shit is a motherfucking bold-faced lie, and tell him to show you the receipts.
I don't try every week to talk to my kids. So why the fuck I go try? There you go.
Here I am.
There you go.
Hey.
Hi.
Here I am. We finna clear this up because it is a lot of. Hello, everybody.
Your phone going out. Your phone going out.
I know Blaq.
Your phone going
out. I don't know if you the girl that I.
Your phone going in and out. Your reception bad. You hear me?
Hello.
Okay, that's better. That's better right there.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is my thing. This is my thing. And as a mother, I don't give a damn at what point in life, be fraud or whatever. If y'all going to expose him, do that by all means. I said that in my email. If we're going to expose him, then expose him. Do what you need to do. But by all means, leave my mother out of it. Because here's what I don't understand. Tamika was pro Lamont all up until the car came an issue for her. He was living at her house. She knew that there was no connection of the mother, because I can guarantee you everywhere that Lamont goes, he says something about, oh, I don't talk to my mama like that, or I don't fuck with my mama like that. He's even told me that at once upon a time, until I had to check him, like, when you in my house, my mother like that. I don't care what she did. So I already know it was malice on Tamika's part. Y'all don't have to answer for her at all, because I know it was malice on her part. She talking about they couldn't find him in the system. Well, if he's bouncing from house to house, then goddamn it, they not gonna find him in the system. That's a no-brainer. 18 years old. He ain't got no goddamn apartment in his name. Where they gonna find him at? Be for real. And then let's take it a step further. Lamont is actually registered to my address. How do I know? Because his goddamn ID came in the mail to my house. So if she was really looking for him, the police would have been at my door. And that's the truth. I've been in my new place since October. And if she was looking for my brother, like she say she was looking for my brother, like she went to the police and X, Y, and Z, they would have found him here, quote unquote, right? Because she's looking for him. But see, it's all well and good when people are able to capitalize off of him and to get what they want out of him. But then once they can't get it no more and he's not tooting up their own drums, then it's a problem. And I get that too. Now, see, I can't even speak to the fraud because I don't know nothing about I just keep hearing the hearsay. Nobody has actually showed me anything where he's actually collecting money or where he's actually solicited people. You see what I'm saying? So it's hearsay.
Not true.
I'm not going to say he's not. Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done because I haven't seen it. I'm telling you what I haven't seen. So I can't even speak to that. And that's what gets me because the day before, blaq, you and Tamika, or maybe 2 days before, you and Tamika had this conversation on live, on YouTube Live, where you guys were talking about exposing Lamont X, Y, and Z. And I was like, okay, you know, like, shoot, they got the receipts. Like, somebody finna present with the proof, because that's all I'll be looking for. So I can go clock his ass upside the head, because everybody knows that I gets real with my brother. I don't let up on him just because he out here talking about he a fucking protester. If they say he doing wrong and I found out it's really that he doing wrong, I'm coming for his fucking head. I didn't see no receipts. I didn't see nothing that said, you know, nobody shared a link. I was looking through the messaging. Nobody shared the link. Nobody said they can find it on this site or nothing. But I kept hearing about my mother. And that's a soft spot for me. A soft spot. The child didn't go took and let some bitch fucking hands all up on my goddamn soft spot and infected. And then today, my brother and my mother showed the worst kind of display because of the interview that she had that took place on your platform. And do I agree with the display? Of course not, I don't. Of course not. It was wretched as shit. It hurt me to the core to see them go back and forth like that. And then I had to get in the middle of it and try to diffuse it. And then they keep on going and making these posts. I couldn't even keep up no goddamn more. My fucking youngest brother is the same age as my sister. You don't think I don't know what my mama been through, blaq? Are you crazy? I was there. I've been there. Day one. Day one. So don't ever in your life ever think that I'm telling my mother that she don't have a right to say what she needs to say or say what she wants to say about my brother, because I give her that right. But on the platform and what she done it, she didn't have to do it. If that's the case, I could have took her downtown and held up a camera and she could have had her own YouTube goddamn channel. Instead of people going back talking about what the fuck they gonna do to my brother. That makes no sense to me. For fraud. So everybody want to beat ass. How many of these motherfuckers up in here that's commenting on this shit then bought link? These kids, people that lied on their damn food stamp application. Fraud. How many of them collected, goddamn it, them babysitting checks with their damn kids ain't going to the damn babysitter? Fraud. Let's be real. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, let's excuse him. Let's do this. No, but if we finna address it all, then let's address it the fuck all. Let's not keep pointing these one fingers. Because for every one finger that a motherfucker be point, it be like 4 more and a thumb point back at your goddamn self. This shit I never even knew a live rosebud ever existed until my brother sent me the link talking about some, please look at your mother. I knew that something like this existed. Don't even know really what y'all platform is because it was interjected to me on, go ahead, baby.
I'm just wanting to say is if we're gonna talk about Lemonheads, we're gonna talk about your mother, because I thought it was about your mother, but you going on about Lemonhead and fraud. That wasn't what we were talking about. The conversation is about your mother, right? Your mother is an adult. She has the right to do whatever she wants and express herself however she wants to. And if she chose that platform, that's her business. And for me to deny that, you know what I'm saying, and have somebody else, I felt interview her or maybe ask her the wrong questions on some stupid shit. I felt obligated. So you can take it how you want to. I felt obligated to do that interview because I felt something of the mother, because I got a son that's 19 years old. I'm experiencing the same thing. So I felt that. No matter how
what you experience, that's the same thing. What you experience, that's the same thing as my mom.
You think? Wait. You think? You think you're the only person got drug? You think you're the only person got drug?
No, I don't. No, I don't actually. No, I don't think that. But you saying you going through the same. I just want to know what you experience. That's the same. Because I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out. Is somebody trying to save your relationship with your son?
Are you going to let me talk?
Save your relationship with your son. Did somebody interject on your relationship with your son? Because you said you're going through the same thing. And I'm just trying to clarify.
You're not letting me talk.
Because you're running on. So I have to catch it where it's at.
I'm going to let you talk then. Let me know when it's my turn. Is it my turn? Is it my turn? Okay. Now, first of all, like I said, I'm talking about a relationship, trying to tell your son or trying to build a relationship with your son when it's separated. You're not the only one that have physical and sexual abuse in your family. You're not the only one that had that mother. My mother was 16. I was raised by my grandfather. So I didn't go through what my mom went through, but it's other people who go through the same things you go through. That's why the story is so relatable. Your mother is grown. Whatever platform she chooses to do it on, that's her. Lamont is a grown man.
My baby brother is adopted, born from a drug addict. His mother was high when she gave birth to him. He had several different STDs passed to him. He wasn't supposed to live past the age of 6 months. So we've all experienced something similar because we were on the other side. We adopted somebody.
Y'all didn't. You still not. It's not until it really happens to you till you really understand where I'm coming from. Until it happens, it's not even. It's not.
Understand. No. What happened? Understand where you coming from, but we respect your mother as well.
It's not even.
Your phone messing up.
I can't hear you.
I know that things happen to people. I know that drugs are
Your phone.
We couldn't hear you. Your phone is breaking up.
Hello? Your phone breaking up.
The camera gone too.
I see on pause. I see this.
Like I was saying, that's not the issue that I have. Y'all,
you going out here
like I have blinders on. I don't have blinders.
I understand.
You jumped in on him. You jumped in on Black and asked him how is his situation similar. So that's all we doing. We're not saying you got blinders on.
You answering your question
when he was saying his situation is similar.
I didn't even get the question out before you interjected.
I was answering your question.
Yeah, you asked him a question.
This is what. This is what I'm telling you. You, Nisha, and Blaq, that your part may have not been faulty. But it's kind of like with NBC and ABC and how they have their news reporters, kind of like with Matt Lauer, with the whole sex scandal. Apple that affected the bunch, they got rid of the fucking apple. That girl did this with malice in her heart. Because please tell me at what point And y'all are people who expose frauds. Just listen. I ain't even got it out yet.
I wasn't gonna
y'all are people who expose frauds, correct? Am I right about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if y'all are people who expose frauds, and maybe y'all been on Lamont's case for some time now, I don't know.
Lamont is not the case. There it is.
Listen to what I'm saying. That's besides the point that I'm trying to make. And Tamika had been housing, clothing, feeding, and all this other stuff for this young man, whom people presume to be this fraud. It wasn't till stuff went south with her that now she wants to contact family members. I mean, don't it just make you scratch your head a little bit and say, ain't right. You don't sit down, because usually what editors do, they sit down with their reporters beforehand and say the source. What are you feeling at this point? Are you biased at this point? You see what I'm saying?
Okay, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
At some point, I'm almost done. I'm wrapping it up. At some point, I would have had to ask her, okay, that's a good storyline. Isn't Lamont just living with you?
Your story.
Even the fact that you said this, just saying, I'm just curious. Go ahead.
Okay, you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now the reason I said look, okay, the reason I said I felt because I was mad at my mother, right? And I tell the story all the time. The night I was performing on a show, I hadn't talked to my mother a year. And everybody was telling me, hey, go see your mother. She's in a bad condition. The night I was supposed to go apologize to my mother, I ain't talked to my mother a year. She had a brain aneurysm, right? And I had to sit my mother in the hospital with 2 years for my mother, trying to apologize to her, hoping she'd hear me, right? And I'm trying to tell her, Mom, you don't want to go through this. Hold on, let me show you a clip. My two brothers I even visited my mother. My mother back in the hospital bed in a coma right now. That one of you niggas approach me. They're my little brothers. And I hope all your friends see this. I hope all your friends know you some bitch ass niggas. I hope all your homies downtown. I hope all your smoker friends. I know both of you niggas is crackheads, sharp heads, and crystal meth heads. You know how y'all say the niggas, you niggas are. I'm talking about my brothers. I hope one of your smoker friends see one of this and report it to you niggas and post it on your page. You be talking about your bitch ass. You niggas too busy smoking crack that they come to see your own mama. You niggas 10 minutes away. You niggas so smoked out you can't afford bus fare to come to you. So when you tell me I don't know about that shit, you don't know me. I know about that shit.
I never said you didn't know. I'm just saying, as far as the relation of what's going on with how this shit just blew up. I have spent years. Do you hear me? My little brother has been running away from my auntie and uncle for years.
No, listen to I'm not talking about that. No, listen to what I'm saying. You had your chance, right? Now it's my turn to talk. I gave you your chance, right? When I said I felt the pain, I'm trying to tell Lamont you don't want it to be too late. Whatever beef you had with your mother, you don't want to go through what I had to experience with my mother. Apologize to your mother. Whatever it is, it's not too big to apologize to your mother. That's the point I'm trying to make. If you don't understand that, Mom, I'm sorry. But that's the point I was trying to make to Lamont. You don't want to be too late because you're angry with your mother because you only get one. You don't get no other mothers. Fuck all that mad shit. She made a mistake. So what? Fuck that. You only get one mother. Respect her. Love her. When she died, you don't want it to be too late like it was for me. Now my mother right here. I can't say I'm sorry. He don't want to feel this. He don't want to experience this. He had to live with this forever. I have to live with this forever.
And I get that. And let me tell you something. You're not the first person to tell him that.
No,
I've been telling him that.
Tell me how I should feel about this shit.
Sweetheart, again, let's say that. You know why? Because even still, I will never know your pain just like you wouldn't know mine. We can say we're in similar situations.
Well, how you gonna get up here and say
can we not say that?
I
we can say we have
I understand that too much.
Again.
I understand that situation too much, Ma.
Again.
You want to talk to my
like
turn.
I said, like I'm continuing to say, you're not the first person to tell Lamont that. Be the last person. You know, it's kind of like with your sons and with you. You can tell a kid for how long, don't touch the stove, you're gonna burn yourself. Don't touch the stove, you're gonna burn yourself. And what do that kid do? They go right up to the motherfucking stove and they touch it. I'm not done.
With your mother, or we're gonna talk about something else. We're not talking about that. Keep with the situation. We're not talking about none of that.
I'm speaking. My brother.
We're talking reality.
I'm not the first,
we're not talking about no
person to tell him that. Admittedly, I tell him that daily. I tell him that through phone call and text. Exactly. He don't listen. And think, what makes you think because you bring my mother on a platform that it will make him? It doesn't make him listen when somebody would.
Maybe somebody who's
some people actually have to experience that pain. Some people actually have to go through that to actually understand why people are forewarning them. And I always tell my brother, as they said in the damn Bible, warning comes before destruction. And I've been preaching that to him ever since he went and took his little bony ass out there and stood up in the fucking officer's face.
Well, have you been listening?
I've been telling him that. That warning comes before destruction.
Telling them and listening to different things.
And let me tell you what this did. You brought my mother in. And I am so glad you did, because my mother, she got it all out her system, hopefully. But it still didn't make the relationship no better.
How you know?
Worse.
It get healed up with time.
Things tend to get worse before they get better.
Was your mama supposed to hold it in? You wanted your mother to hold it in? You wanted your mother to hold the pain in?
Up to you.
You wanted your mother to hold that pain in?
What are you talking about?
Did you want your mother to hold that pain in? You want her to hold that pain in?
I didn't say my mother needs to hold her pain in.
Well, what did you want her to do?
But you don't, sweetheart, you're not listening. Because if you were listening, you would have got what I wanted her to do. Because what she's been doing, just like she can't change, just like she can't change the past.
That woman is grown. It's not about what nobody else wants for her to do.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
She is an
exactly my point. Tell that to Blaq.
I understand.
Exactly.
I understand that everybody has their own feelings and everybody is hurting. Everybody gonna make their own choices. That was her choice. That was her.
You think I don't know that was her choice?
You coming at us about her choice. That's her choice. That was her choice. At the end of the day,
I know that was her choice, sweetheart.
I'm not going to deny her the opportunity to tell her story for anybody.
That's
for anybody. That's her moment. That was her moment. That's her story too. You got your story and you went through your part. He got his story and he went through his part. She got her story and she went through hers. And all of y'all have the opportunity to go about this the way you want to. All of you guys have the opportunity to go through the way you want to. The thing is, if you wanted to go on your live on Facebook and call us all kinds of bitches and hoes, I wouldn't be able to be upset with you about that, because you feel how you feel, and that's your platform and the way you choose to deal with it. If Lamont would have got on his live and said, fuck them for calling my mama, I would not have been upset, because I know that he feels like we are an enemy, and I know why, and I understand that. I get it. The same way I couldn't, if your mom would have called us Wednesday night and said, you know what, I'm having second thoughts, I don't want to do this, we would have said, okay, Don't worry about it. It's a bunch of people that's sitting in this live chat right now that can tell you how many times I told them take your time. Don't worry about it. You ain't never got to speak if you don't want to. You don't ever have to speak if you don't want to. That's fine. Take your time. But I don't have the authority. I don't have the moral authority to tell no grown-up how to tell their story.
That's right, and I'm not asking you to. I'm beyond that. I am beyond that point.
One more thing.
I am beyond that point. Are you done? I'm beyond that point of her using your platform. She did it. It's done. It's like, okay. But there's an aftermath. Do you understand that?
No, let me tell you how I got the interview. Hold on. Let me tell you how I got the interview. I was at the gym. Tamika called me and said, look, I'd rather do this on your platform, you know what I'm saying, because you got a bigger platform. Do you want the interview? I said, yeah, I'll take the interview. And I came home. Bing. That's how I got the interview. I was at the gym. You know what I'm saying? I got the message. Hey, I got the message. You want to do this interview? She'd rather do it on a bigger platform. And she was blocked from her Facebook page because somebody blocked her from her Facebook page. So she asked me, did I want to go live? Because she couldn't get no viewers because she was blocked. I was at the gym.
But then you did not scratch.
Not even scratch your head about that. There's an aftermath.
I'm asking Blaq a question.
As an aftermath
Can I ask Blaq a question?
Tamika calling. What?
Can I ask Blaq a question?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm a mute because I don't want to overtalk y'all. I'm gonna mute it.
Even at that point, when she was saying that you have the bigger platform, did you not scratch your head, or is it really like, I'm just gonna take an interview?
No, because because her Facebook page was just cut off, and she said, I can't get no people on the new page I got, and you have a bigger platform than the page, because she was on another page. So can you take this interview for me? If her page was on, she would have took it herself. But since her page was off because she got blocked for 3 days, she asked me, could I take the interview? I was at the gym. You know, I'm
gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna be 100% thorough.
Let me. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I just was gonna say that it for me, if she would, when she called and talked to, because she didn't call and talk to me about it, she called Blaq. If she would have called and said, I have this interview, this is who I'm interviewing, and I want you to do the interview because of your platform, I would have absolutely taken it. I'm not even gonna lie. I would have absolutely taken it, but I would have talked to you first, so that we could have discussed what's on limits, what's off limits, what she wants to discuss, so that the storyline can be set up to where she's comfortable. And that seems to be exactly how it went. She did most of the talking. Blaq asked a couple questions. Tamika didn't ask her really.
Wait. Let me show the text. Let me show the text message right quick. That's the text message right here. I'm about to go home right now and set up in a minute. Right. Her phone was off. This is a text message right here. Her phone, the only reason she didn't do it because her Facebook page was cut off. So she wanted me to do it. I'm about to go home and call you right now. Give me like 5 minutes. Okay. And give me your email. You know what I'm saying? And she gave me her email. Okay. So that's the only reason I wasn't even going to do the interview. I came home and done the interview. I thought it was the right thing to do.
I mean, for your platform, you're absolutely right. That is the right thing to do. You're supposed to be interviewing people. I'm not open my goddamn mouth. Like I said, you're absolutely right. Are we hearing me? You're absolutely right. You're supposed to be doing the interview because this is what y'all do. Y'all interview people, you get, the variations of the truth and whatnot, and you put it out there and you let the people decide. I guess I'm assuming. I really don't know because, like I said, I never have Rosebud until last week. This is where it gets sticky, like I said, for me. Is because before the interview, I actually watched the interview that you had with Tamika, with her sitting in the bathroom and she's playing the phone conversation. Now, and I'm listening to both of y'all talk. The Lamont supposed been had this baby, we're interviewing the mother because we want to mend their relationships. No, that's not what y'all was saying. That's not what was saying. So let's be real. Y'all was talking about Jed and Lamont was gay, and I'm like, Lord Jesus, is he really?
Look.
Gay?
And I still,
Like,
and that's because you don't hear. I'm not going to change my mind because you're not
I'm
here.
telling you what I heard.
I'm not going to change my mind. I
Me?
still think he's gay. I still think he's gay. I'm not going to change my mind because
I'm not asking you to.
He's gay.
I'm not. You harping on that one thing that I just said, and clearly that's not my point.
You want to circle.
No, I'm not going in circles. I'm telling you what I'm stating facts. You said y'all said you in one instance. Are you going to let me talk? In one instance, you said that you were interviewing my mother to give her her platform to speak. But when I saw the video beforehand, when you and Tamika were collaborating, that's not the instance that's not the vibe that I was getting.
Why you didn't say that at first?
Email. Hold on. Can I finish, please? That's why I emailed the person that contacted me when I commented on that post, because I had some like, what is this really? You know, like, is this really for the expose Lamont? Because if that's the case, then go ahead, do what y'all got to do, but leave my mother out of it. Shit. But she assured me, whoever. I guess it's the young lady in the video, that wasn't the case, but I'm just telling you what it looked like to me.
Okay. So you saw that. So you saw that.
I'm not done.
You saw that video. Did you hear me say I'm going to do the interview? No.
Yes, but you were egging her on, though. You were egging the situation on. Lamont, he ain't shit, buddy. We gonna catch you up, and it was going all the way. It was like my mama don't even know about Lamont, so she can't even shed light to none of this stuff that y'all think y'all gonna ask her. But it wasn't until the scope of the relationship, the scope changed, because she didn't have that relationship to say, oh, he does this, or he does that, or he don't do this, or he don't do that. So the interview would change, because the information that somebody's seeking can't be given. Is what I'm saying.
We knew
that's
they didn't
what
have
I'm
no relationship
saying
before the interview ever happened. They knew, like you said, Tamika already knew that there was no relationship. So we knew that she didn't know anything personal.
But then, okay, so you say that. See, and this is where I'm tripping you up at. This is what I'm tripping you up. You just said you all knew, and Tamika knew that they had no prior relationship before the interview. But yet, way before then, minutes before, I'm talking. Can I get it out?
She's searching.
Can I just get it out? Can I please just get it out? Because just a few minutes before that, you all were telling me that Tamika was reaching out, that she felt Lamont had a relationship with his mother, and that she wanted to let the mom know that Lamont thought.
I said Tamika was reaching out to Lamont's mother because she was getting ready, because she was trying to get him to go to jail. That she was trying to put a police report out on him. That's what I said. I never said that she reached out to him because there was no relationship. I said the intentions with your mother was not to catch Lamont up on what he was currently doing, because we knew that they did not have a relationship to catch her up on any of that. We can inform her, but we can't ask her anything about something.
But you said Tamika had no knowledge of that. I wish
that's absolutely no. How can we not have knowledge
back
of that?
Once we finish up here.
I want you to play it back. I want you to play it back, because what I said was verbatim. That me and blaq did not reach out to her. Tamika reached out because she was trying to get
I know that. I'm not saying, sweetheart, I know that. I know that for the last time. For the dear God.
Everybody else on the panel an opportunity to finish speaking.
And her fucking 3 dragons.
Can I finish?
Of God. For the love of Cheesecake Factory. For the love of Garrett's Popcorn. I know that you all did not reach out to my mother for the umpteenth time. I know that. 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 But you keep saying.
I can't keep saying anything because I keep getting cut off. I'm the only person that gets cut off and doesn't say anything. I mute my phone and I let both of y'all talk. The both of you have been holding this conversation with 2-minute intervals from me for 30 to 40 minutes. I just want to complete one thing. I want to get clear what I said, because you're saying that's where you were going to catch me up at. And it's not going to happen. We knew that Lamont was saying his mother was dead. We knew that Lamont said he didn't have a relationship with his mother. So how can we pre-plan to ask her about things that we know she don't know because there's no current relationship with them? That's what I'm saying.
Which is exactly why I'm making reference to the video beforehand, because in the video beforehand, this is what I know you wasn't, and that's why I'm bringing. Which is, did I not say, which is why I'm bringing light to the video beforehand? I clearly know I just said that, which is why I'm bringing light to the video beforehand, because the video beforehand was not talking about, oh, we need to get Lamont a relationship with his mother. Oh, Lamont needs to have, that's not what was said in the blaq and Tamika. What was said in the video of between blaq and Tamika, well, maybe gay, he got a baby, he not really 19, he a fraud, something about
and your
some
mama
money
cleared all that up.
People, and
your
then
mama cleared all that up.
Your
mama cleared all that up. She
what
cleared all
I
that
heard.
up.
Did I but is that not what I heard though, right? Because I didn't hear anything.
No.
I didn't hear anybody formulating questions.
We did not know. Listen. We did not know. And we weren't
supposed to have the interview. That's what he's trying to tell you. Blaq didn't pre-plan building the relationship because he was not supposed to do the original interview to set that up.
Oh,
he talked to Tamika strictly about the information that she had.
No, here we go. That's okay, baby. Here she is. Here she is.
Here she
that's okay, baby. You all good. Thank you very much. Go, Tamika.
Please mute her.
Tamika.
I'm going to tell what happened, and you're going to be quiet or you're going to get muted, period. Because I'm tired of this shit.
You can do what you feel, baby. This is live, honey. I can hang up. It don't matter to me.
Yeah, please do something. Yeah. You got your option to talk.
Sweetie. Go right ahead. Clean your lens out.
First of all, I inboxed your mother because I was trying to find my car. I inboxed your mother. I inboxed Jen. I inboxed Lamont. Nobody responded but your mother. She turned around and said, well, I don't know what Lamont is, but what happened? I told her exactly what happened because your thieving ass brother wouldn't bring my car back. So she was like, well, I don't know where he at, but can I call you? Sure. She called me and we had that conversation that you heard. Now you clearly heard her say, can we meet up Thursday? Nowhere in that conversation did I say, oh, let's do a live on Lamont or let's go talk about Lamont. Never did I say that. She offered to tell her story. Was I supposed to tell her? Hell no. In that same conversation, I said, with your permission, I will post this conversation. She said, that's fine. I'm never finna record.
I know that.
Without permission. Then I said, after the live, when we did the live in that garden, I talked to you face to face, just like this.
You talked to me briefly. It was Tamika. Let's be real. It was like hey, how you doing? And I continued to talk to my mother.
I explained to you what I did with my car. I explained to you. You said I could believe it. I could believe it because he stole my rent money. I could believe it.
My mother told you he stole my rent money. My mom told you, sweetheart, because in all honesty, it could have been him or my other brother that took the goddamn money. So at the end of the day, you were talking to my mother, having the conversation with my mom, and she called me through Facebook or whatever she did. And yes, I did see you. And I said, hey, because I was truly at work. So I didn't have time for all the conversation.
Let her talk. Let her talk. Let her talk. Let her talk. Then you can rebuttal. You had your opportunity. Let her talk. Give it opportunity.
I believe it. I can believe it. I can believe it. And then, okay, you and your mama went back to talking. But again, I never, ever, ever convinced or begged or anything, an interview with your mama. She wanted to get it out there. She wanted her story told. So I let her. Why not? She got tired of Lamont telling people she dead or she was a deadbeat when he was born and she this and she that. First of all, if Lamont don't care for his mother or didn't want to, I guess, a conversation or relationship with his mother, he wouldn't even put it out there. He would have just said, well, I was adopted when I was this age and I grew up hard times, but I'm here. Lamont is a fucking thief. I know that. They know that. You know that. Your mother knows that. He sit up there after he put his quote unquote clothes in the car. He got on Facebook. Oh, somebody broke in my house, stole my clothes. I need donations. If you can find it in your heart to donate to me, please do. Come to find out that whole bag of clothes, and I still got the pictures, was in my car. So you trying to say you don't see no receipts? I have plenty of receipts for you. If you want me to send them again, I sure will. But blaq Iniesha showed it right then and there on live. So you taking up for him like he this glow boy or he this Christian is bullshit.
Baby. No. Don't confuse me.
Hey, Lynette. Hey, Lynette, you can't say nothing.
I'm not. And you told me after she talked that I could talk. Is that correct? For one, I never told anybody that I think Lamont is higher than life ever in life. Never. Oh no. What I'm acting like is a big sister that's really concerned because even before he stole your donations for the clothes, people's a fraud. How do I know? Because I was looking at the shit. People would go on his page and say it. And somebody would come and say, girl, they talking about your brother fraud. And I'm like, for real, let me go see. And I go see. And then it was a couple of times I heard he was gay, just like I told Blaq. Blaq said that him and Jed was something. And I started listening in on that when he said it, because that's not the first time that I heard that. So I was just waiting. Like I told Blaq, I was just waiting on the receipts. Here's where it gets confusing with me when it comes to you, Miss Tamika. You say that he's all of this, that, and the third, right? He's a fraud, he's a liar, he's a thief. Granted, he's all those things, manipulator, all those things. But he was all those things before he even got in your house, but yet.
He was never in my house. What are you talking about?
Why are you trying to flip this on her? I mean, why are you trying to flip this on her? I'm not
flipping those stuff. Am I not answering the question? Because I want to know what the fuck went wrong. Because I am a sister, and I have the right, just like y'all got the right to ask questions, I got the right to ask questions. Just like y'all want to know. I want to know. I want to know what happened.
You're not talking about that. You're talking about the interview with your mother.
I want to know what happened.
Tamika, you don't have to answer that. We're talking about the interview with your mother.
Don't answer that. She let me know. She got the receipt. She can let me know. It's a problem for you, Blaq, for her to let me know. It's a problem for you on your show where we ask questions.
No.
It's a problem. It's a problem that I ask questions. Oh, okay.
Now, wait,
okay. So you only
finish your question.
No. I had to mute you right quick because you're getting out of control. You got to let people talk, Mom. You got to let people talk. You got to let people talk. Look, I had to mute right quick. You got to let people. You got to unmute yourself. You got to unmute yourself.
Y'all let me know when it's my turn.
Go ahead, your turn.
Somebody throw up the peace sign or something when it's my turn.
Your turn. Go ahead. Go ahead, Iniesha. Go ahead. Your turn now. You got to put.
Okay, so
I want to know what she's talking about with that fool in my house. Please tell me. I want to hear this question.
No, let Iniesha talk right quick. Let Iniesha talk.
Hold on, before she.
You got to unmute your button.
You muted. Ain't nobody.
You got to unmute your button. Iniesha, talk right quick. You got to unmute your button.
I was just trying to clear up where she was saying that it didn't seem like the plan was to remend the relationship, but originally the interview wasn't ours. It wasn't ours to stop. It wasn't ours to set up the questions for. It wasn't ours to direct the narrative of it. It wasn't our interview to begin with, period. Blaq's conversation with Tamika was strictly to go over the phone call Tamika had with your mother, and we knew the interview was coming. But that particular live was strictly to talk about the phone conversation and for them to play the tapes. It was never for Blaq to plan the interview because it wasn't his to begin with. He didn't get the interview until the day of. So again, I'm only speaking, Tamika's on here to speak for herself. I am only speaking on behalf of myself and Blaq. That's it. That's all. Tamika can speak for herself. She's perfectly capable and she ain't scared. She'll come and say whatever she feel like she needs to say.
Wow.
But I'm saying that there was no malicious intent for the interview when he got the interview, even when he got it. And the interview went respectfully. Nobody even disrespected your brother in that interview. So I'm saying as it relates to me and Blaq, and even when it got to the narrative for us, for me and Blaq.
Nisha, you're on mute. Lynette, you got to push unmute. No, Nisha.
No, I'm not. I was trying to. Yeah,
Lynette is muted. You got to push the mute, Lynette.
I just was saying that the narrative of the questions didn't change for us, or the narrative or the direction for what we wanted for your mom for us did not change just because she didn't have any information on this, that, or the third. We already knew that. Blaq had no intentions on disrespecting your mom because he had already gone through a similar situation for what he feels like he's dealing with Blaq. We never had any intention on disrespecting your mom. Now, we know that there's backlash that comes from this stuff, but that backlash didn't come from the interview. The backlash is because Lamont stole somebody's car, which made her go do this, which made her go look.
Which is what I'm trying to figure out. Is what I'm trying to figure out. So
I'm gonna let y'all two talk again. I just wanted to clear up because I hadn't got a chance to, and everybody was muted, so I had a chance to get my stuff out. So I had to take that opportunity while I had it. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and you know, Dukes of Hazzard with your words or whatever y'all got to do to get some clarity.
I'm very, like I said, I'm very curious as to how things went left. If it was somebody that y'all are that's on the platform, Tamika, I don't know. I guess it's maybe a reporter. Can I classify it as a reporter?
I'm gonna clear that up. Tamika is not a reporter nor a worker for us. Am I lying, Tamika? Tamika is a part of a Facebook.
I'm just trying to get some clarity. That's it. That's all.
For you. No, there was no. She does not work for us.
So she has nothing to do. So this is my thing.
It was her interview for her. This was her interview for her. It had nothing to do with it.
I'm past that. I'm just answering. I'm still trying to figure out to the car.
Okay, that's got to be directed towards Tamika. Tamika, you go ahead and take over, baby.
Now, you said about the card. You said something about him being my house. What did you say? Because you was breaking up bad.
I don't know, because I didn't get no messages. Everybody, these text messages, I ain't get no messages. Ain't nobody screenshot me.
You are breaking up bad.
Breaking up.
I don't even know what you're saying, but Jed
the fucking out.
Is she still talking?
If he wasn't living in the house, what was going on?
He ain't never been in my house. You talking about living in he have never been in my house. I have a whole husband. Lamont have never been in my house. He can't explain to you how the hell my house even looks. Lamont got my car again because I was part of the Freedom Fighters, which is the Jed them fucking group. We had a chapter meeting in Chicago. I am suffering through illnesses. I asked Lamont personally, like, okay, I see you praying on Facebook. Here, you have a personal prayer for me. He grabbed the mic and prayed for me in front of everybody. Then I saw him when on one of his lives, he said that he had to work doing a food delivery, but he had no way to do it. Okay. I felt you was nice to me. You cool. No problems with you. You can come get the car. I said, you can come with the car. I have to bring it back Friday because I have treatment. He said, okay. Here. Straight disappeared. Nothing for months. That's why I called and tried to get in contact with your mother, with Jed, with him to find my car. That's exactly how he got my car. He has never lived with me, ever.
That don't make no sense.
Never. What don't make no sense?
Your car got stolen. What is you talking about? I'm talking about what you talking about.
I was saying it didn't make no sense. But that's
no.
My building looks. That's it. Lamont was in my inbox yesterday threatening my life because I asked him when is he going to give me my money for damaging my car. He told me come and get it. I said, okay, come get it from where? Take this thing so I can knock your ass out. I have the receipts. That's why I'm going again to press charges. When you said why she can't find him, he is friends with supposedly the chief of police. I made the first report, the police report.
Girl.
I made the first. When I went down there to check on it again, they couldn't find this report at all. At all. Had to make another one. All of a sudden, oh, well, we can't find him either his birthday off or he doesn't have the real name. That's not the real name. I showed them a picture of him. Again, we can't find him. To me, it seemed like somebody was covering up for him. He even showed me the chief of police phone number in his phone. So he was basically saying, because I asked him, why do my car smell like weed? Now, if he would have got pulled over, my car would have got taken. He said, show me the screenshot of the chief of police number, then whoever pulled me over would have got fired. It's iniesha and blaq. Like I still have all that. I'm trying to get either a lawyer, Lisa Madigan, Kim Fox, anybody to listen to what the hell is going on with this boy, get some done. Because you're not going to continue to threaten my life and I'm gonna just sit back. Oh, well, send me
them messages on Facebook. Cause see, his ass sent me a message, but I knew he didn't send me all the fucking messages because it was only part and half. And I'm like, okay, so where the rest of the shit? He only sent me, and your name was at the top. And then he ain't sent me the rest of it. It's only part. I'll show it to you. But see, that's what I'm saying. See, people don't.
I mentioned you in the message. I said.
But well, he's lying to you then. He's not just lying to us, then he's also lying to you.
But see, that's why I need to talk to Tamika. And that's what confuses me about people when they go and talk about they need to talk to my mama about her kids, because it ain't her that they need to talk to. When especially that one, fuck up, that's not something. Hi, I'm right here. Me, right here. Lynette record. Cause well, he did what? It's like, I didn't know you just, it's okay. Because that shit's not the fuck okay. Somebody else.
Your phone breaking up.
Stupid. Please send me that.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
He sent me my address. I'm like, why is you sending me my address? Like, I know where the fuck I live at. That's your address, right? I'm like, yeah. He was like, okay, good, thank you. That's a threat. Like, what the fuck you mean? So he was like, oh well, that's when he said the knockout shit. And I'm like, you're not that. You must not know who my people are. Like, you better do your research. Oh, is that a threat? That's what I was waiting on. Thank you. In my inbox, I asked you one simple question. When can I come get my money? You damaged my heating part of my car. All my items that was in there for my protection is gone. Like, put some of this shit on, cool. You can replace my box cutter, replace my damn maze, and fix the grill. It wasn't that hard. I first contacted your mother. No, I did not know of their relationship. I knew he said that he was adopted and that his mother was dead. But when I found her, come out and explain, oh, well, this relationship is really, really bad. Like, she didn't do that. So I didn't know nothing about that relationship was this messed up. Then after she told her story, I'm like, well, damn, I hope, you know, this shit can really work out for them. Like, that's a sad situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her that's sitting there. Like, it wasn't no malice towards him. I just wanted my car fixed. I just wanted my items replaced. But he didn't took it as far as going to jail, that jail in my inbox, all his little millions in my inbox. Like, I can't do it.
Girl. Girl. Child. Send me them damn messages, please and thank you.
God, sure will. And that same message is going to the police, same message is going to the state attorney's office. You're not going to continue post my family, first of all, then you're not going to continue to threaten me, like, at all.
Family?
What'd you say?
What he do to your family?
He posted their names last night in a live, in Black Live. He posted the name first, then he turned around John stank ass. He wouldn't know who my family was if Lamar was. I'm so tired of this boy. Like, grow up. I am 35 years old. I do not have time to play with kids. If I would have known all this would happen, I would have never gave him my card. He wasn't acting like this before the Freedom Fighter stuff. When I was part of the Freedom Fighters, he wasn't acting like this. I didn't see no post on his page saying you stole money or you doing this or you doing. I
saw, girl. I saw that shit. It had to been like at least 3 every week. At least 3 people, not just posting it on there, but like in the comments. Like he'll post something, you know, like oh, Freedom Fighters doing this, Kanika that, and all of that. And then in the comments, I seen you fake, you a fraud, that and the third. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So I just kept reading because I want to know.
No, look. I have a video. I have a video with a lady. You know, I ain't gonna say the lady name. Where she said the mom them came down there and literally took money from her with some shit, and he can't come back there no more.
I don't care who you sleeping with, taking people's money. Let people spread rumors about you. Just don't let it be true.
Oh,
unfortunately, it's true.
So now do we got a little more clarity?
We do, and that's all I'm asking for. We definitely do. And the relationship that Lamont woulda, coulda, shoulda, possibly woulda had, that's between, like I told him and my mother, because they was acting like clowns on that. I can't do it. That's up to y'all to do. That, as a matter of fact, I told him that's up to God to do. Man can't do it. Woman can't do it. That's something that God truly has to step in and be the lamb in the burning bush for real. I just hate that it had to spiral like this, because see, I know Lamont and my mother are one and the same. Once they get that snowball, it don't matter this big. Once it start rolling, it's rolling, and that's truly what happened today.
But no. As a black man, right? How do you think? How far do you think Lamont gonna be able to make it on the path he's doing right now? I'm not saying he out there robbing people and doing shit like that. I'm just talking about not going to school, not getting his education. This following Jed thing, this anger at his mom thing, this religious thing. I mean, how long do you think this can last before it all spirals down? Or he need to give himself like, okay, you're still young. I can go back to school. I can still take this up or do that, and maybe I can take this up later. I'm just saying, how long do you think it can go on? He can just be angry at everybody, cussing out everybody and things like that, and expect nobody to see him on the street, or he goes somewhere and somebody feels a certain type of way. He hop in the wrong police face or something like that, and somebody hurt him. It's bigger. That's what I'm trying to tell. You're gonna have to mind somebody. My grandfather told me all the time, you're gonna mind somebody whether you like it or fucking not. Don't make it be them boys in the blue, or don't make it be them niggas in the street. You better make it be me. You feel me? So you gonna have to listen, because like I say, I know he's hurt. I was hurt. My mother never told me who my daddy name is. I don't even know my fucking daddy name. You think I don't? Me and my mother didn't have no arguments over that shit, and that shit didn't hurt. And I had no pain in that. Who is my fucking daddy? Fuck you and your daddy. What? You don't think that, I had to forgive her for all of that shit. I'm not afraid to say it now, because I mean, it's something I had to forgive her for all of that shit. Like, okay, I forgive for all that shit, because that's still mom's. No matter what happened, I don't know what the fuck happened in the situation.
But see, that's the thing, that's what's wrong now, because Lamont don't understand, like, oh, that's still my mother. And then again, maybe he do understand, oh, that's still my mother, but it's still fuck her, because he still has a lot of people that upholds him, that sits him on this pedestal. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call him little baby. I don't call him Lamont Q Record, Lamont D. I gave you your goddamn name. I ain't gotta call you that. You was little baby. I held you in one hand when you was born. You was a premature ass baby. I'm not trying to hear that. That's why I don't sit him high like that. You a brother. I treat you like I treat the rest of my sisters and brothers. When you wrong, you're wrong. And when you right, you stand right. But when you're wrong, you need to be at least man enough now, because you're old enough to be corrected. Just like if I'm wrong, shit, I gotta sit here and listen that I'm wrong. Shit, what I thought wasn't what it was. You see what I'm saying? But that's not the case with Lamont, because we have so many people that are looking for a savior for some reason, that's looking for King to come back, that's looking for the Marcus Garveys in the world, and they place that responsibility on my brother's back without checking all his facts. Just like he had the thought that I'm going to run for alderman. You can't run for, I don't give a fuck what somebody told you, because you speak well and you capture the people's voice. It's a lot of things that go with being an alderman. And one of those things, one of those requirements you don't have.
Exactly. You can still get. But
Let's fucking be for real.
If you saw at the end of the interview, I really felt Lamont's pain a little bit more, because
I saw it in your face. I saw it in your face. I saw it in your face. It was all in your body. I saw it. Because in my mind, this was me. When my mama called me for that interview, I was like, Lord Jesus, I hope, please don't let it be something that is another. And then I started listening. And then I'm like, okay, so it ain't what it was yesterday, or whatever thing that I saw. It wasn't that. But I'm like, okay, I appreciated that. And I made sure my mama called me afterwards. Like, look, because I told her, whatever go on, I still love you. Because I that's my biggest fear, that my mother do things like this and go and fucking relapse. You see what I'm saying? And she's held on to her sobriety for 10 years. And I'm not letting her subject that shit to none of my sisters and brothers. Fuck all them motherfuckers if it's gonna mean that you stay clean. Like, shit, fuck me. I don't care.
But what mean that you stay clean? But what we're holding in do sometimes too, if you hold the pain in sometimes.
And that's why I knew. But see, that's why I didn't go hard on like, hey, whatever. But it wasn't until today, because y'all hadn't heard from me. Y'all been posting videos since before today. Y'all didn't see me come on there. But when I saw that today, like, the fuck is this?
Yeah,
like, it had to be a full moon somewhere, because shit done been all over the place all day. And I mean all fucking day. But I think that all started because John Frank posted them pictures of Tamika's family and showed that he got that information from Lamont and the Jedediah camp. And I think it just trickled down.
I want to prove that shit.
I can't speak for it. I can't. I try my best to handle my stuff as best as I can, as professionally as I can, as calm as I can. Like I said, even when you came on, that's why I just muted and laid back, because I know it's a sensitive situation. And like Blaq, I wasn't a part of that interview, but I watched it and I cried. My baby brother is gonna go through a situation just like that. He gonna want to sit down and talk to his mama about what she did and about why somebody else had to raise him. he gonna want to talk to her about the chemical imbalance and the medication he has to take because of the shit she did when he was in utero. So it meant something to me too, and it's something that we haven't experienced yet, but it gave me a little bit of a handle on how to cuddle him through that, how to kind of cushion him through that, because I see where it could take him, and I see how bad it could really affect him. And this is why we've been laying off Lamont. Like, we ain't really said too much.
I ain't said shit about it. I ain't said shit.
I ain't said nothing about Lamont. Because I really do genuinely, in my heart of hearts, hope he young. That boy still got the rest of his whole life ahead of him. He got all the time in the world to change. At least we would like to think. Because if he keep doing the shit that he doing, playing with people money, playing with people car, it ain't going to be the lack of education that kill him. It's not going to be kicking it with Jedediah that causes the problem for him.
Because it's like this. If he's doing it to Tamika, who else are he doing it to? And you don't know who he's doing it to. God and their family gonna protect them differently than she gonna protect them. So I heard him do it to a couple of people. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it's true.
At the Kanika Jenkins protest, a young girl, he said he needed to go to the store or something, and a young girl gave him her car keys, and he left the girl out there all night. He didn't come back until like 9, 10 o'clock at night with her car.
And I'm telling you the truth.
But I can admit that. I can say that. I didn't see no receipts, and I have not talked to the young lady. I talked to 2 young ladies that was with her and somebody else that was involved with Lamont. That actually, the Freedom Fighters is what told me about that particular situation at Rosemont when he took that girl car.
Look, Lynette, do you think honestly, right? I call my sister. Do you think I'm overprotective of my sister? Do you think I would let Lamont send anything like that to my sister and let him walk the streets of LA? I mean, this ain't a nigga like me. I'm very protective, and I'm ex-gang, penitentiary dude, all that, and I'm very overprotective of my sister. You think I'm going to let somebody just take advantage of my sister like that, and I'm not going to do nothing about it?
Not even just take advantage. Tamika going through cancer. So I know her brothers are feeling a little bit more antsy about her stress levels and her stuff. She done missed chemotherapy appointments because he had this car and all kind of stuff like that. So, I mean, she got a whole husband. I know her husband probably going crazy. I know he's probably taking everything in him to not leave her side and go deal with somebody that's texting his wife, come on so I can knock your ass out.
You don't know how people are going to accept that. Like my sister got sons, she got a boyfriend, she got.
And believe me, I have definitely thought about that even before a Tamika thing. Just like I told her when I was reading those comments and all of that, because it was an issue. It was an issue with the whole Kanika thing and the GoFundMe or something. And I had heard stuff about that. And I asked him, and he replied something. And then I'm like, well, why you still hanging with him then? That don't make sense to me.
Yeah, and like I said, like I said, there's no other love like a mother's love. Fuck who you hanging with right now. If you can get that mother love, you can just let that shit go, and you can accept your mother love and let her love you. Man, that will be so blessed, cleansing to the soul. Because once I let everything go, my mother, and we became friends again, the relationship was lovely. It was just when a nigga came in her life, we separated again. You know, I didn't like the nigga. But when we was friends, and I squashed all that shit, we was the best of friends. Because anytime I got in trouble, the first motherfucker I called, no matter what kind of beef we had or anything. Who the first person my mama called me when she go to the doctor or hospital? Anytime my little brother go to jail, me. Everything else squashes. My mother passed. My mother went through a brain aneurysm. It was me going to hospitals, social security offices, homes, operations. It was signing papers. It was me, the motherfucker who she kind of rejected at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because she was closer to my other 2 brothers. They was 10 minutes away. I was going down there to see her every like 3-4 times a week, and I was an hour away. So, like I said, you don't want to lose that relationship with that mother because you'll never get that love back. I don't give a fuck what kind of woman, what kind of godmother, you will never get the love of your fucking mother. There's no other love like it. So Lamar can experience that.
Right,
He would
I
probably
definitely had to cuss out some trolls today, telling him "fuck your mama" and she ain't never
man,
been a
come
mama.
on.
Like, I went, oh baby, that's what I'm
I
saying.
was tripping on
You
that.
see what I'm saying? But see, this is where my hype comes from, because this is what I've been dealing with all day. These are people that's supposed to, and get this. Hold on, let me finish. These is people that's supposed to be in the church that's telling him your mama ain't shit and all this. When I'm telling you, I went in today. I've been going in all day. Like, the fuck is going on? Like, bitch, you don't even know my mama.
Look, Lynette, you ain't hear me kick the show off like that.
When we first
started talking about it, I said Lynette done been on the internet cursing folk out left and right for her mama. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. She done went in on
I don't believe her.
She went in on all that. Don't open your mouth about shit that.
And they was women. They was women. What kind of fucking women? What was women? Trying to tell you.
If I could virtual slap me a bitch, I would have slapped all them motherfuckers up in there. Cause I ain't finna tell probably with none of my kids. Well, bitch, you ain't no mama then. Because every mama then went through some type of struggle. That's what made them a damn mama. That's why they put an S on their chest, because they earned that bag. So you ain't no mama. Go sit down till you grow up to be a mama. Like, what the fuck? I don't care what mama. Keep your mouth off of them.
I got the receipts.
And it was crazy. That's why I was trying to tell. That's why I was trying to tell.
I saw that. My fault, Blaq. I texted your mama after I saw that. I said, tell Lynette, we own it. Get their ass. I literally text her like, because somebody sent it to me since I'm blocked on his page. I'm like, damn, yeah, she going in on them. Tell her, get their ass.
Damn right.
Like, that shit was crazy.
That's exactly how they came at me. And I read the receipts to him because I wanted to let him know the feeling that I was feeling from it. So you did that one, and you was like, the lady had said something to you, and she was like, but God has the last say so. I mean, we was like, she said that shit too soon. You can't just try to kill somebody with the God has the last say so. It's the beginning of the conversation. You can't be all premature. God got the last say so with this. You gonna let her get this shit out? She ain't done with you. What you mean God got the last?
And it's crazy.
And you saw it came back. You saw it came back. Bitch, you dick ran like Eve in the garden right now.
If any mother, I'm talking all the women on that page. If any one of y'all like said, don't talk to your mother or didn't try to push Lamar into building a better relationship with his mother, you ought to feel ashamed of your motherfucking self as being a fucking woman, fucking period. How the fuck you gonna tell a son not to talk to his mother and push his mother away? You should be ashamed. You worse than fucking me. You worse than fucking me.
And that's the selfish ass shit. Considering that he ain't your damn son. You got kids, but you gonna tell him fuck no, man. Fuck. So what you saying is universe. What you saying is universe. It's okay that if somebody come and tell my son or daughter to say fuck they mama and go do whatever they want to do, because that's what you telling the universe. Because there's power in the tongue.
Oh, yeah.
The tongue holds life and death. Because the same tongue that you use to tell him to say fuck your mama with, somebody gonna use theirs to tell your kids say fuck your mama, come on out the house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell people I do not play about my mother. I got two mamas, and I don't play about neither one of them motherfuckers. My mother's oldest sister raised me. She adopted me and my mother's last kid, and I'm not playing with neither one of them. I don't give a damn what they do, because whatever the one couldn't do, the other one did, and what that one couldn't do, the other one did. God damn it! So I'm double blessed. So I don't care. I don't care how holier than thou they want to make them. That is my mama. Yeah. And I was not going. That's where my shit came from. Like, because I'm on the south side, my mama on the west side. She's in the environment, you know what I'm saying, where her addiction took place. I don't know what. Thank God that she went to work tonight. You see what I'm saying? So yes, I came and I was heated. I'm like, these motherfuckers motherfuckers first and destroyed my goddamn family.
So look, if any fucking women on there and y'all watching this interview, even Lamont, don't come on there with that bullshit talking about mom this. If you ain't got nothing good to say, just leave that shit alone. You ain't gotta be messy because you see the sister right here saying that's stressful to her, that's stressful to the mother, and that's stressful to Lamont. It's not us, we done an interview. But if y'all wouldn't have got on there talking about, well, do this and do that, she wouldn't have been on here mad. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all. It's y'all telling our shit and referring to our shit as fucked up. It's making her mad when we try to get some healing and try to get some closure. But I understand now. I didn't. You know what? I didn't understand to that length. Like you said, people calling you like push them up. I didn't. Because
I'm trying to tell you. Then she went further. Then she went further talking about when your mother shouldn't exist. Your mama should die.
I watched that.
No, you know what?
I'm watching them try to tell her she don't deserve a son and she should just die. They should have just left her where she. That shit. I was mad as hell. Well,
you know what? If you watch the interview, I kind of cut her off about talking to the mom because I didn't know it was that serious. I kind of cut her off and went to anyway. I didn't know it was to that extent. Because she started off talking about your receipts and stuff, and I know it was to this extent.
Yeah, no, I came in like a wrecking ball tonight. Like, no, Lynette been cursing people out left and fucking right, and rightly so. They don't know what they talking about to comment like that. They condemning your mama, and I feel how I feel. I feel how I feel about Lemonhead off the strength that he proclaims having a mentor. So you're an adult with a mentor. That puts me where you're in the pulpit preaching on Sunday, and you out protesting on Monday. That puts me in a position to believe that you are without excuse when it comes to your responsibility. Even if you make mistakes, because you are a man who's an adult that has a mentor, I expect you to hold yourself accountable. I expect you to have some level of accountability. And instead of having accountability, every time Lamont get caught up, he tell everybody else, fuck them, kiss his ass. But even through that, I would never tell your mother not to talk to him and try to mend y'all relationship. I'm a mother. I've seen broken relationships with mothers and fathers and children. I would never. And that's just like me saying I wouldn't wish death somebody's child down or somebody's parent down or somebody's spouse down. I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy. So when people go on and that's really where it started for me. The whole exposing fraudulent activity and everything came in for me as a grieving mother wanting to stand up for Teresa. Because not only did she not say their names, she didn't respond to them. Oh, and they called that woman all kind of different names, and she hadn't even put her baby in the dirt. Crackheads, bitches, you owe us an apology because we came out for you. So since we can't do what we want to do, you owe us an apology, and we expect you to give us an apology. And you owe us an apology. Your brother had his own life telling her I done passed out for you. I was walking for you. I did all that. You got the nerve to go on there and say that you want to stop the protest. You do owe us an apology. Yes, you do. You do owe us an apology. Girl, oh my God, I buried a child. And I would never. I had full support when it came to my kid. I could never imagine stepping outside the day after finding your baby body and seeing your baby face on a t-shirt and turning around and having somebody tell you a crackhead, you got paid for it, you owe me an apology. That's what got me. That was the hook, line, and thinker that made me say somebody gotta say something for this mother because she's not gonna speak for herself. She fighting cancer and she fighting for her daughter. And she still got a child that's alive, living that she got to be positive for every day. She got eyes on her all across the world on Facebook every time she get on. So everything she say can no longer be a representation of herself. Everything she say from this point on is in reference to the legacy of Kanika. Everything that come out her mouth now is the legacy of Kanika. She can't defend herself because it's going to tarnish her daughter. That's what got me involved. I didn't get involved because I wanted to take down all the powers that be, and all, even though we've been doing it. Like, we don't just talk about Lamont, and we don't just talk about Jed, and we kind of cover a wide range, and we still growing on stuff to cover. Like, he dropped something today that don't even got nothing to do with the city of Chicago or the Freedom Frogs. So we try to cover everything, and it's just God walked me into this. God walked me into this, and He asked me to use my voice, and I told Him that I would, so I went live on Facebook. Blaq picked me to go onto the YouTube. I didn't ask Him to do it. This was God given. This was all God pushed. This was all God pushed. Because really, originally, I just wanted to say, and I did for a long time, Blaq, tell the truth. All I was saying was, you owe Teresa an apology. How dare y'all had done that to her?
Yeah.
How dare you have done that to her?
Even I said some fucked up shit about Teresa.
To Jackson's family, and then I was like, oh God, not another family. You gonna do Jackson family like that? Oh God.
Even I said some fucked up shit about Teresa. Listen to the freedom fighters. I made a couple of videos about the Teresa, Martin, in a situation, and it was kind of fucked up. And I had to switch my whole. I had to apologize and things like that. But I think I went a little too deep because my jokes are a little different. You feel me? So I went a little too deep. So I kind of felt fucked up because I was listening to these motherfuckers thinking she was a fucked up person. That kind of exploited the shit.
That came from the freedom fighters. But I didn't even talk to or deal with Blaq until he had apologized for it. I had watched his videos, but I didn't reach out to him until he don't even know that. He don't know that that's what I was waiting on. He just know when I reached out to him, I reached out to him. Hey, nigga, what's up? Because it take a big man to apologize. It take a big man to say, I'm wrong. That was too much. That was too far, and I'm wrong. I'm a comedians don't apologize for shit. And he came out and he said he was wrong. I'm sorry.
I apologize to Sheena. I apologize to that girl, Lat. I apologize to everybody. Respected, I apologize to. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem apologizing to nobody if they deserve it. I wouldn't even. But I would, like female like a law face, I would never apologize. I would apologize if she become a woman. You know what I'm saying? But I'm never too big to apologize and admit when I'm wrong. And I apologize to a lot of freedom fighters. I have disrespect. I have been inboxed some of them. Some of them haven't accepted the apology, but that's not my fault. I reached out to them. If I felt like
apologize to Jed. I apologize to Jed because Asia said there was no memorial held for Travis, and I had been drilling him about this memorial for months, and he could not produce an obituary. He would not post a picture, so I just kept bringing it up. And somebody in our group found the pictures, and I went online and I publicly apologized because I was bringing up the memorial. I could have said, girl, look, I could have said a lot. I could have twisted it. I could have pulled a fraud move and said, yeah, you had one, but this. Look at how, look, this. I could have, but I didn't. All I did was say, you had one, so I'm going to respect that baby because any love he got is necessary. And I appreciate and respect any love he got, regardless of the manner of the memorial, regardless of the flamboyance or non-flamboyance or lack thereof or whatever it was. I don't care if they just held candles in front of a storefront. That was for Travis. It don't have nothing to do with you. So once I saw that, I went and I publicly apologized for just that and that alone, because that's the only thing I've been proven wrong on. Now, when they prove me wrong, I have no problem saying I'm sorry because I'm a woman about mine. I'm not gonna be right 100% of the time.
And you sideways about yours now, but
yeah, no, my alarm just went off. It's back. It's back. But I don't have no problem saying I'm wrong because I'm not gonna be right all the time, and it ain't nothing but a learning tool. Anytime I find myself wrong, I try to figure out where I went wrong so that I don't go wrong that way again.
And that's another way. This is another reason why we're gonna privatize the page, because we don't want people that's coming in our group getting information and going out spreading lies and rumors and things like that. Because when we first had our group, it's our people up in here. We can have fun. We all have according, and then nobody go out and spread rumors and things like that. So we want to privatize our group. This so it's our people in our group, so information and shit like that won't get out, because some people just look for information. Like some people gonna twist this information into the wrong way. They on here looking, you know what I'm saying? When we get out here, we have 55 dislikes. So you know, we probably got 100 now. So it's gonna be people
ending in a calm manner. You can bet your bottom dollar they gonna call them on and tell her your sister is teaming with Team Blaq, and she ain't even out there.
I can't wait because I can't wait to call me. He can call me.
No,
and I'm gonna pick up the phone. Everything transpired because of that. But in all honesty, it's gonna blow between them anyway because they're one and the same person. They like opposites attract, not similarities.
Yeah.
It's not that they don't. I think that they don't understand the love that they have for each other. You know, mommy and be that motherly role, but Lamont has never had that motherly role.
Yeah, so he probably don't know how it feels.
But I saw coming up, it was being and that's okay because it be times where, you know, when you adopt it, you feel like you being treated different. That may not be the case, but you feel it, and it's all about your perception. You know what I mean? So he can very well call like, what you do? You're damn right, I did. Look. However you feel about our mama, that's my mama.
Yeah.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to at least try it, Lamont. You can always say, you know what, this is too much. You know, or you can try a little bit at a time. You can at least try. You don't have to say fucking just give it up completely. At least try and just see how much it change you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it can change your perception on life. The love from a mother and the love from a daughter or a kid. You know, it can change your perception on what you think about life. And you have that opportunity. Like I said, you don't want to be like me, my nigga. You don't want this feeling. I'm telling you, you don't want it. You don't. The rest of your life, you don't.
That's so true.
You don't.
That's so true. And I think that's what my mother's biggest fear is. Like, he can get hurt, he can get locked up, anything. Go away, then what? My mama know what it's like to be in the penitentiary. She don't want that for her kids.
And she don't want to have to bury her
use her life as an example for us.
And she
don't better than me.
And she don't want to have to bury her son. It's in Chicago got a high murder rate. She don't want to have to get that phone call on some stupid shit that you out here done something, or one of these people caught you in the street or something like that and want to do something to you, you know, and she don't want that phone call. So it goes both ways because these streets are rough out here, especially in Chicago, LA, New York, these hood streets and things like that, especially in the type of shit people accuse you of being in. You know, or I don't know if you're doing it, if it's true or not, but if you are, you got to pay attention. You don't know who you're going to run into in these streets, and everybody's not going to play. Everybody's not going to treat you like Lamont Record, the freedom fighter, or the justice, or the 19-year-old dude. Some of these people out here going to treat you like a grown man. You have friends that died. You got a friend that's got shot. You know, you hold protests. People getting shot by the police all the time. You're always in the police face. People thinking you're working with the police. It's all kind of different things. You need to start this self instead of stop focusing on everybody else. You focus on your mom. You focus on the freedom fight. You focus on fighting justice. You want this business. You got too many things. Just focus on yourself. And everything else will come to you naturally. That's what somebody needs, you know. I
think the freedom fighter life, I think that freedom fighter life is a distraction for him so that he don't have to deal. You know, anybody that has dealt with any type of post-traumatic stress disorder knows that, you know, one of the hardest things is to have to be with your own thoughts, to be left with your own thoughts. So I think that the freedom fighter and the movements that he's been attaching himself to is really to keep him busy and distracted. Keep him moving around, keep him busy, keep him distracted. Because when he's not doing that, he's smoking weed, which is good for anxiety and depression. I ain't tripping on you. I only trip on you
right now. I ain't that mad at the mom smoking weed.
You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Again, it's just an accountability thing. I ain't mad at him for it. You know, but I would love my thing. I would love and I would embrace with open arms if he got up and said, I can't do this no more. I don't want to live like this. I just want to start over. I know I fucked up. I just want to. Y'all ain't never got to forgive me. I want to forgive me. I want to start over. This is too much. This shit is too much. Even if he never admitted anything, I will believe he's being genuine because he's been through a ton of shit.
You know why my son is mad at me right now? Right? Like I said, my mother never introduced me to my father. I never had no father figure. I had a grandfather that raised me, so I got old man spirits. But my son, he mad at me because the last conversation I had with him is I wanted him to be great. And what do I need? What do I need to do to help you be great? And he said, what if I don't want to be great? I said, it's not my job to make you average, to raise you to be average, or mold you to be average. So if you want to be average, you have to do that for yourself. But if you want to be great, whatever you want to do, let me help you right now. What you want to do? I don't know. Well, we ain't got that option right now. You know what I'm saying? You're 18 years old. You know, no, you're 19 at the time. You're 19 years old. You just turned 19. Give me something we can do, right? Well, I think about it and get back at you. He dodged me for a couple of months until I tracked him down, asked him the same questions. He cocked the attitude with me. We won't have this conversation no more. You know, you're a grown man. You holler at me. When I see you, I'm going to see you holler at me again. I'll treat you like a grown man. But this conversation is over. That's the last time I talked to my son. He mad at me for wanting him to be great, right? And that's why some people don't believe in, you have to feel to have somebody believe in you and say, you can do it. I know you can be fucking great. You know how somebody can do that? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, Lamont telling himself he can be great. He have a mama who can push him to be great. Or he have a family like you, your sister, and you know what I'm saying, his cousins and things like that, where he have an opportunity to be great. Or his nieces and things like that. Surround yourself with people who you know who's going to stick by you and fucking love you. Not people who going to give you this temporary love on Facebook and shit like that. These hearts.
I swear, he be falling for it every time. Because in one instance, we have another little sister. It's 9 of us. So it's like maybe the second or third to the last kid. And she got on there, was like, you a faggot, you know, playing with them. You a faggot. Do you know these goddamn trolls came out the woodworks on my little sister? Had got a block from her own page. Goes on there. He goes on his page like, my sister called me a, and I swear my support is y'all just love face block, book block, he I love for me. I'm like, are you for real?
You know, they got my
love?
Look, do you know the trolls got my Facebook page blocked for having my nephew and his friend on there? We was having fun in the car come from the movies yesterday, and my Facebook page got blocked. For having fun with my nephew. They have been having fun. Hey, we having fun. They got my Facebook page blocked. I mean, it's getting out of control. Like, you can't even have fun no more, or nothing like that. And then everything they get, they twist it. They don't like when we try to tell the truth with receipts. So every time we come on here, like when the lady said in Houston, oh, Lamar, I got us for this and that, she showed us the receipts and the text messages and the pictures, so we had to report that. She showed me the pictures of the car, so we had to report that. You know, other little videos and things I made where he twisted at the airport, we have to report that. So it's not we're making up anything. We're just working with the stuff that's given to us. And Lamont still have a chance. Everybody who talks to Lamont, like
he the only one they still see soul in. I didn't see
exactly.
I had 3 people tell me that he's the only one that
I was gonna say the name.
When I shake his hand and I look in his eyes, he still got promise left.
Everybody wants to love Lamont. Everybody wants to love him.
The problem is there's too many yes men around, and yes men feel good, and love is not about feeling good. Love is about what you need.
I say the same thing.
That you need. They are
there's
not
too many yes men around
his spirit. They feed in his ego, and that's gonna create a monster.
They
are creating a monster. The followers are the ones that's causing the problem because they don't have the balls to step in and say, okay, bro, that's not a God. I need you to, take a step back, take a deep breath. Can I pray with you? You get on live all the time and pray. Can I pray with you? You know, how many of them are calling Lamont and asking Lamont, can they pray for him? Can they pray for his relationship with his mother? Can they pray for his financial situation? Can they pray for his living situation? Ain't nobody calling him. I know ain't nobody calling him because he getting on live and praying for y'all. How are you looking for guidance from somebody who himself is lost? And you know this because he exhibits these signs. He'll put up a long biography about his post-traumatic stress.
You're right. You're right.
And instead of calling him and saying, "Are you at your breaking point? Can I pray for you?" They just comment, "Amen, brother. Thank God you're still here. You so strong, you praying. You so strong. Don't you let nothing break you. Don't you let nothing know. Call this baby. He is a baby. He is 19 years old. This is a child.
Some of old enough to be his parents.
Way more than what a child should have gone through. He needs constant love. He needs hands-on love. He needs that girlfriend that's going to grab that arm and say, "Don't go to that protest this time, baby. Please, just stay home. I don't want you getting arrested. We can't afford to get you out of jail." And hold him, grab him and hold him and say, "Baby, please don't go out there with them tonight. It's 10 o'clock. The band is up. The police are looking to lock up any black boy that they can. I can't live without you." That's going to grab him and say, "I can't live without you." That's that unconditional love. I can't, baby, don't, because I can't without you. I can't without you. I need you as much as you need me. You complete me. So how I'm gonna walk around here all half whole, all missing and shit because you wanted to go do something that you knew wasn't right now. Just stay home with me. Let's Netflix and chill. I'll pay for it tonight. Where's that friend that say, "Nigga, you crazy. I'm gonna come pick your ass up right now. What the fuck you doing outside of Rosemont by yourself? Nigga, I'm coming to get you right now. They gonna lock your ass up, boy. You crazy. Hey, nigga, I'm looking at your live right now, nigga. I'm finna come pick you up, nigga, for they motherfucking lock your ass up, bro. Your ass just went to jail for this shit." Where was that friend? Where was that? He need that by himself. He was by himself, screaming at the fucking police station at 9 o'clock at night. Where's all of these freedom fighters? You got freedom fighters all over the city and shit. He don't have to be a freedom fighter for y'all to care about him. He's sitting outside by himself at Rosemont. Why he gotta be a freedom fighter for y'all to give a fuck if he go to jail or not? You niggas the ones that's gonna bail him out. Y'all don't care about your own money?
Or he need to be a grown man that gonna hit his ass in the motherfucking chest and tell him to take his ass home. Take your little ass home before I beat your ass.
But see, that's
somebody
in all honesty, and I don't care what Lamont say about my auntie Diane and my uncle Derek. See, today he was talking about, "Oh, my mama wasn't there when he was getting the knife put to his throat and getting the pillow over his head and all this bullshit." And I don't care. He can get mad because I said it, but you already said it. You put it on Facebook for people to see. I don't even think it was that. I think Lamont had the same spirit he got now, but my uncle Derek, may God rest his soul, was able to check that ass. He wasn't going for it. You're going to be in this house at a certain time. You're going to carry your ass to school. Hear that. But see, my uncle Derek fell sick, died of pancreatic cancer, I believe it was. And when his health deteriorated, it seemed like the more he began to wither, the more Lamont grew. The more he began to wither, he branched out and did his thing. So I for one, I don't care what he's saying. Sure, you probably got your ass whooped to an extent to where, shit, it left some bruises and some marks. Hell, who ain't? Shit, everybody know about that fresh ass whooping out the tub. It was all for your benefit, because see, now you're capitalizing off of it, and I don't like that. And that's where I get it, because I'm sensitive about family. Like, why you got, if you so big and all this, you don't even have to make reference to your past, looking at your past. Right now, you sitting up here talking about he put a knife to your throat and put the pillow over your face, but you wasn't saying that at his funeral, though. You wasn't saying that. Because that was the one person who had the hook in you to reel you back in. You see me.
It's people say I'm like my grandfather, right? Between the age when I was 6 months and between I was ages 20, 21, me and my grandfather only spent about 7 days apart total in my life. So I saw him every day. I didn't go nowhere. He didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I saw him every day. So I was raised around my grandfather because I didn't have no father figure to go around. So I was raised by my grandfather and my grandmother. My grandmother passed, but I was mostly raised by my grandfather. And I had a strong bond with him, you know, and I had somebody to put their foot in my ass and tell me when I was wrong, you know, and sometimes we need that. And my son, I done that to a certain extent, but my baby mama got in the way of me being able to do that to my son. And my biggest threat is my son is not mentally strong enough to make it for what he's going to get prepared, what he's not prepared for, because she's not ready to put her foot in his ass or let me do it and to separate me from him. So I'm scared of what these streets are going to do to him. I'm scared of what this world is going to do to him. I'm scared because I'm not able to prepare him for what I know he's going to go through. I don't know what's going to happen to him. He's a good boy, but the good boys don't matter out here in the streets. They will eat you up and spit you out. I'm scared what's going to happen to my fucking son. I'm a parent just like any other. I can love my sons like any other parent. He mad at me because that's his. He mad at me for his own reason. But I'm scared of what's going to happen to my son in these streets if he don't get his shit straight. He's not on no Lamont, but what's the difference? What's the difference? He ain't doing it, you know. I mean, you said
praises feel good. That's all it takes. That's what get niggas hooked into the drug life. That fast money and the bitches being like, "Oh, it's a diva. He got some bags and he could go buy me some McDonald's. Girl, he got some money."
Yeah, but
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got this work. You know what I'm saying? I got you. And that's all it is. Ain't no difference between the church game, the pimp game, and the drug game. Ain't no difference. It's all the same thing. It's just about details. So one of them is pimping off the body, one of them is pimping off the spirit, and who I say.
And you don't necessarily have to sell drugs. You don't necessarily have to be addicted to drugs to be addicted to drugs. You can be addicted to selling drugs, right? You can be addicted to gangs. You can be addicted to the street life. And that's one thing I was, and it took me a lot. It took me away from my son a lot, you know, being in the streets and things like that. And I wasn't able to do all the things. So once I had this opportunity with this comedy, I want like he probably got messed up images about, you know what I'm saying, things in his past, but I've done the best I could. I was always there. But he probably fought with me for the things I wasn't there for. You know what I'm saying? He probably still holding grudges against me. So I tried to make that up when these last 3 years when I got out of jail. I said, I'm doing everything for you. I cut out my sex life. I cut out this. I'm thinking about like a businessman. I'm doing all of this because I'm trying to build a relationship and give you what I have. Now he don't want it. You know how I'm saying? Because he's that mad at me for nothing, for telling him I want him to be great. Wow, you pushed me away because I want you to be great, and I'm trying to hand you what I have, and you don't want it? As a parent, you struggle with them things like what did I do wrong? Or like, I mean, like, even when you apologize, you're like, I apologize. I don't know what I'm apologizing for, but whatever it is, I will do it, you know what I'm saying, just so we can rebuild that relationship. Pain is pain on all kind of levels, you know. It doesn't matter. Like I told my baby mother, right? You think you love my son more than I love him? You think it's possible? You know what I'm saying? We can love him. It's possible. I love him just as much as you love him too. Why is that not possible? So why you keep on thinking I don't want to do for my son like you want to do for him? You think I'm gonna do something wrong? You gonna think I'm gonna tell him something wrong? You think I'm gonna let him make the same mistakes I made? No. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm not able to express my son on how I feel or give him the things I have because it's taken away from me, that hurts. Because he's grown enough to make his own decisions.
Yeah.
And it's something like I think about all the time. I'm mentally tough. I know I can make it in these streets. I don't know if my son can. He's not a leader. He's a follower. Somebody's gonna follow him and tell him to do the wrong shit. He's not. When he was with me, he was a leader. He lost that, man. He lost that when he was separated from me. Now he followed everything somebody say. He don't want to do nothing. He's not motivated. You know how much that hurt a nigga like me, who never been lazy, who grandfather didn't let me sit on the motherfucking couch to respect everybody? That hurts me as a father. You know. So like and I talk about it because like it's somebody probably learn something from it. Like if I can talk about my pain and my experience and somebody learns something from it, it's worth it.
Yeah, it is.
Like I said, I learned something from your mother experience with Lemmy. I'm like, damn, like that I didn't know. I didn't know about the mother. I didn't know nothing about the mother till 2-3 days ago about your mother. But then I heard her side, so I'm like, fuck. If you saw it, I actually cried. I had to get the fuck up. You saw a long pause. I got up and I couldn't do it. I would have rather her do it. That's why I said, oh, you can't do it? That's fucked up. I don't want to do it by myself. I knew how I was going to get.
I definitely cried. My mom and her mother had to mend their relationship. For a long time, I did not know my great-grandmother was my great-grandmother. I thought she was my grandma. For a long, we didn't live with this lady, all kind of stuff. She was picking us up, taking us to I don't know where y'all at in Chicago, 63rd and Cottage Grove, Dailies. Y'all know where that is, Dailies. They used to take us every single Sunday.
Yeah, I know Dailies.
Dailies, yeah, baby, they pork chops on point still to this day. Still. But I didn't find out till I was like maybe 11 going on 12 that wasn't my grandmother, that was my great grandma. I've been calling her grandma all my life. So I'm like, what, I got another grandma? And then I found out, you know, the story behind her and her addiction and her issues. And baby, she's still not clean. She got great grandkids that she ain't seen but one time. No birthday parties. So I'm grateful for your mother to tell her story, because I hope my grandmother sees that and she decides to get clean. And I hope she understands how important it is to have sobriety and maintain sobriety, and for her to understand how much freer she is without what she's going through. You know what I'm saying? We try to be as transparent as possible, but your mother's story has strength in it. And my mom has to grow from that. My mom is you. You are my mom 30 years ago. You are my mom standing in the living room with a shotty talking about whoever want it and running up on my mama. I'm killing all you bitches. Everybody get the fuck out. Everybody get out.
Lynette,
hell no, this ain't my house. Get out.
Lynette, every Saturday, the dude, the boy I had on my live, my nephew, his mother and his daddy don't want him. You know what I'm saying? They both deserted him. Both downtown smoking drugs, one riding a skateboard. They both don't want nothing to do with him. Nothing. He has won a golf tournament, right? Good football player, good basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Make straight A's in school. His parents don't want shit to do with him. So when I pick him up, it's like, oh, I got somebody. You know what I'm saying? He got another grandfather and shit like that. But even like how simple these trolls is. This dude, this is something he looks special to, getting on live every Saturday talking to people. Now I got to cut that shit out because you know how fucked up he was. Like, damn, they cut us off. Why they cut us off? I just put him on YouTube, but he like talking to people on Facebook because
he get to look. Reached out to some random stranger thinking that that's this little boy's mama, and it's telling him how you know what a low life blaq is for doing this and doing that around your son, and you should watch who you got your kids around. You need to know who you got your kids around. Nigga, you don't even know him. You don't even know him to say he don't need to be around no kids. You don't know nothing about him, and all your secondhand information don't have no receipts. None of it has receipts. Not
but
one
then
piece of anything.
You got women on here, right? It's saying I'm a deadbeat, right? You got women on here trying to discourage people from helping me, like with doing the show and thing like that, because most of the money I get, I take and get to my kids, clothes, whatever they need. Whatever extra money I get, I don't give a fuck where I get my extra money from. I'm gonna take care of my kids. You know, it's women on here trying to stop people from helping me. Like, don't help him take care of his kids. Y'all help him take care of his kids. How fucking stupid you got? I'm offering a comedy trade, and motherfuckers give me donation. The first thing I do is buy my kids something, and people complain. You see how petty shit is?
Yeah, it don't matter
you
what
buying
you
your
do.
kids.
At first they said you was gonna smoke all the money up. Then you go on live and you in the post office sending the money off, and it's you needed the donation for that. Oh, fuck y'all.
Yeah. We're gonna see some more donation. Would you gonna take your kids to the movies again? It's only $50. No, it's the time you spend with your fucking kids.
People are
that matter. It's the time you spend because he don't have no father. He don't have no mother. He don't have nobody to take him to the movies. He don't have nobody to put him on Facebook Live or clown or make him laugh and go to his football games and basketball games. He don't have that. Mm-hmm. But now I can't even do that shit because I don't know who gonna report him on live because I gotta watch what the fuck I say and they gonna cut him off. That's stupid. They're so mad at me. They cutting off fundraiser I have for my old high school. They doing shit to turn me, but it's affecting other people. It's affecting kids.
This is the second time they didn't affect some kids. This is the second time they didn't affect some kids. Twofer. First it was like high school. Now this baby.
Yeah.
I can't believe they were trying to reach out to this.
And now they're trying to tell Miss Record to separate from her son and the son to separate from his mother. They're causing division, right? If y'all not gonna try to mend the shit, y'all need to stay the fuck out. Don't cause no separation.
That's all I'm saying. And I be somewhere everywhere in Chicago. So if you see my goddamn face and you got anything and you think you want to say something, don't say it. Don't say it. Because I promise you, I wish I, and it was so sad because these ain't women that's like, these is women that could have been my mama. These some old bitches. Like, for real? The lady straight told me my mama needs to go commit suicide.
No.
Am I lying?
No, for real?
Yes, she did.
Yes.
Yes, she did.
I got receipts. Don't start that shit, Blaq.
For real?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She went there, and I just like, I told her she the worst type of Christian. You the worst type of Christian ever. You see God word.
No.
I kid you not.
No, you gotta give me these people's names. I gotta go.
I wish I would have wrote them down and some shit.
I'll get them to him. I'm gonna get them to him. I got them. I got all the names. Misha was one of the girls' names.
Why
was Misha? I'm gonna say.
Why would she say that?
Misha. I'm gonna say that.
Why would she say that?
Misha Martin. One of them was Misha Martin.
No. Yep. What was the purpose of her even saying some shit like that?
Baby.
That's the stupidest shit in the world.
Baby.
That's a mother. She got other kids. So what if the mom? So what? Okay, one kid probably don't like her. You know she got 8 more kids,
baby, and that's what I told her.
Hey, look, hey, Lynette. Hey, look.
Ever in your life, open your mouth, my mama.
Lynette, I'm on some real shit, right? My brother, he used to be on Sherm, right? And he used to steal my mama money, right? And I used to go check the nigga, like, and I'm like, hey, hold on, my nigga. That's not this your mama, my nigga. That's my mama too. You got it fucked up. Nigga, that's not your mama you stealing from, nigga. That's my mama too, nigga. You got to get out, nigga. Ask anybody, like, I used to go down there.
They can't tell me nothing different. She the only
one
that
tell me nothing about my mama. Nigga, brother, anything, nigga, nigga, you know how many fights I done had my brothers over my mama? Nigga, no matter what my mama got wrong, nigga, that's my mama. Nigga, you ain't finna sit there and talk. That's why I was in the hospital.
I promise you, she talking about, oh, and you have a good day. Bitch, I'm gonna have a great day. The hell you talking about? You done lost your whole mind. I promise you, because it's like, they gonna get, I promise them damn trolls, they gonna get that support up for this boy, whatever. But please don't fix your mouth to talk about shit you don't know about.
But hey, you see, I done a 5-minute video on my brothers. Look, y'all, my mama sit up in the hospital. You niggas 10 minutes away. Fuck you, your homeboys.
Yep, there it is.
Nigga, fuck everybody. Y'all can't visit my mama. Y'all got me fucked.
Yep, you got it. Sure do. That's it.
We got the whole kid and caboodle. She was reading live today.
That's the whole message.
I promise you, I was reading, baby.
That was the library today, baby. All books were open and chapters were ready. She was reading today.
I'll probably you better get your motherfucking Sharpies out.
Wow.
Okay, because you gonna have to take notes for this shit. and she didn't even let up. It had went a little minute where didn't nobody say nothing, and then somebody said something crazy, and she was like, "Bitch, you thought I was gone?" I said, "Don't speak for my motherfucking mama, bitch. Perhaps you thought I'd left, but check the time. I'm here. I'm back."
I promise you, lunch break is over. Let's get back to work.
Class is back in session, bitch. Y'all must have thought this was a game, bitch. I didn't go nowhere. I said, don't open your mouth on my mother or my brother. Y'all don't know the situation like that. Period.
Exactly. And that's why I tell them, if y'all ain't on here encouraging, get y'all gasoline asses out of here. Like,
yeah, you definitely did say that too.
Y'all ought to be the last persons. I'm telling you, y'all people, the people surrounding Lamont, you're calling yourself Christians and things like that, or even freedom fighters, even Pip and J. Y'all ought to be the last persons that's trying to separate a mother from her son. Y'all ought to be trying. That should be your biggest fucking accomplishment right there. That should be your biggest accomplishment. Making helping Lamont build some closure with his mother, nigga, that's big. Nigga, justice for that. Nigga, shit, nigga.
All right. Okay. Justice for the real mamas.
Justice for the real mothers. Justice for the real mamas.
Justice for the real mamas. I'm gonna go put that on the shirt.
Okay.
Well, look.
Oh my soul.
Well, I know it's late out there. I know it's late out there. We're gonna keep going.
Appreciate y'all taking the time out to talk to my ignorant ass, because I know I can be ignorant, but I just needed to get some clarification about some things and needed to see what was what and what really was what. I didn't know that the boy had stolen a car for months on end or nothing to this nature, to that effect. I did see him post something about he had lost some clothes and all that shit, but even then I wasn't even finna comment on that because I don't know who he was.
Look. If you talking about some line, you don't want to talk about brother's line. You don't want to, believe me, you don't want to talk about brother's line, and you will believe him. You don't want to go there. I got two brothers that's crackheads, right?
You should have seen the shock on our face when we was on the video call and she opened the trunk and the bag was in there. She didn't even know the bag was in there. She hadn't gone through the car until she was on the video chat with us. She didn't want nobody to say she had did something to the car and she was blaming it on him. So she video called us when she got the car back. And she opened the trunk and you see his shoes and that exact same black bag. I'm talking about the tie on it was still the same that it was in the damn picture. And she pulled it out and said, "What the fuck is this?" I said, "I know damn well to make them damn clothes." And she opened that bag up, and it was all of my, oh, shit. And then another bag of just shoes. He had a bag of just shoes and was on Facebook telling people that he had lost everything. He had lost all his clothes and his shoes, his electronic stuff. I wonder if that shit is even gone now, because everything else you said was gone. You drove to somebody's house and left it there. Girl left it in the car like he ain't know the shit was back there. Handed that lady her keys like his clothes wasn't in her trunk.
How the fuck I ain't got them pictures still? How the fuck we ain't got them pictures?
You should. They should be. Did we have a group chat with her?
Yeah, it was a. It was probably a group. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think we was in a group message when she sent those.
Ridiculous.
Okay, I'm about to say how the fuck
like this when you was talking, because I'm like, oh no, we had the receipts. We had the
receipts. Here you go.
But I expect for you to come when you came on. I expected that because that's a real sister. Look at the picture. You see that same exact bag?
Look.
Same exact bag. I expected you to come on the way you came on, because that's what a sister is supposed to do. This involves your.
Look, this left in the car.
That was in the car. You know what that is? That's some innards. We know what that is.
Like he done stole me some McDonald's straws and shit.
Cigarettes in the seat.
They got a pack of straws.
His accident record was in the car.
You got the air freshener.
And that's him.
And some gloves. That's what he had in there, was air freshener and gloves. I don't want to go out.
Yeah, that's his shit.
Yeah,
You got the picture where she opened the stuff up and she opened the bag up.
Right, this
yeah. Them his clothes. That's his security bag.
My phone about to die, y'all.
Okay, well, we'll talk to you tomorrow. It's been long enough. Thanks for coming out talking to us. It's been fun.
It's been
real.
It's been real.
All right, have a good night.
Thank you for actually trying to get understanding and not just coming on here to fight with us. Thank you.
That's it. That's all. That's it. That's it. Thank you so much.
Get you some rest, girl.
You too. You have to get you some.
I got a whole turn-up session tomorrow. My baby turned 5. It's BJ's birthday. Hey.
You got a turn-up session?
I hope the terrible is over.
And that was good. Everybody ended up being friends after that. See, that was cool. That's why we feel to monetize this goddamn page for all you motherfuckers coming up in there going on, spreading all this goddamn information and shit. We ain't doing no more.
Lies.
All these rumors and lies that got everybody twisted, got everybody mad. Well, we about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. Fucking with y'all. We're up out of here. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for staying. Good night.